Hey everybody, Jessica's doing the pee-pee dance.
Pee-pee dance.
Oh.
Really happy.
She's just excited to do another podcast for
Yeah.
you. Thanks for joining us once again.
Hey.
It is, what is this, August? End of August?
Welcome.
2018?
That's correct.
2018.
Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get those dates out there.
2018.
I forget sometimes, man. It's like, it just goes so fast.
Yeah,
it's already almost the end of the year.
It's almost 2019. It's about to be
Oh my god.
2020. In like 6 months, it's going to be 2020.
Oh.
Where we're at.
I think that math is correct.
Fuck. Unless you look up under new math. But nope.
Don't Google that.
Nope. Well, thank you once again for tuning in and listening. If you're a regular listener, you probably noticed there's a few voices missing. If you're new, this is how the show sounds. Our colleagues Tony and Randy are currently up at PAX West.
They're on official expedition.
They are on
Checking
locale
some shit
for us. We got on location. Look at this, up to date and up to news and par with things. They're up checking out video game comic book
Hopefully they're recording
conventions.
all kinds of content.
Oh, they better be. They better be.
Should
So
be.
yeah, look for a couple good videos. Hopefully they put something up on YouTube. Maybe they'll
Right.
come back and we can chit chat and talk with them in between now and the next cast. But we are followed by the three, I guess we'll call us amigos for today. I am Scott. I'm followed here and joined with
Ben?
and
Jessica.
how are we doing, guys?
All right.
All right.
Doing good.
All right.
Had a few talks with the Liquid Courage here. We're gonna try and entertain you with
Dr. Rainier.
Doctor.
Present.
Doctor, I need a prescription. No cowbell for you. Okay, so I think we'll just kind of hit it off here. Last time we left you, if you haven't listened, if you don't listen, go back, listen to it. If not, we'll just get you going here. Kind of wanted to find out, question of the week or question of the episode now is what game needs either a better storyline, a better storyline, or like a continuing storyline. Like either A, it deserves a sequel, or maybe you just like to see it redone with a better storyline.
Okay.
In general, just give me games with either a shitty, crappy one, or just. I think we did that about a year ago of like shitty ones, and Alan Wake won that, and I hope I didn't steal yours there.
No, that's a good one. I don't want to see anything more from that. They don't need to elaborate on a damn thing.
Need to leave Alan Wake in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like one of mine would be fairly obvious, like Walking Dead, duh. Which, I mean, the new
yeah.
the
You
new
just wanna
season
see it
just
keep
came
going.
out. Yeah, I do. I would love to see it just keep going.
You wouldn't
But-
change it? You wouldn't give it a different storyline?
I mean, I don't know how it
Better, I
ends.
guess.
The end
Ooh.
hasn't
Yeah,
come out
yeah,
yet. I have
okay.
no idea how it
You just want
ends.
to see it keep going.
But I would like to see that keep going. But also, I did come up with something a little less obvious.
Oh, really?
I went with the Dragon Age Origins. Just
Ooh.
because I played it a couple different times. I had two different characters. And when I got to the end, it was like, but I really like these characters. I really want more. Like, there's not really much more DLC.
They kind of just ended
Right.
the story.
They just kind of end it, and you can only have the same conversations over and over with your people in your camp at this point. And so I would kind of like to see probably not more DLC from Dragon Age at this point, but I would like a continuing story for at least those characters that I made that I really like.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did see that is one of the games that came up a few times in my researches of crappy storyline, or like keep wishing for continuation of a storyline. Of Dragon Age, like you get really invested in the characters and people, and then
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, there is Dragon Age 2 and there's Inquisition, but it's not, that same. I can't remember if you were able to like import characters or not. I did not.
Oh, from the previous.
Right. I can't remember if that was an option, but with those same characters, I would like, more storyline.
Yeah.
okay. Right now, again, Randy's probably screaming at the speaker, telling you how to do this. Where are you now, Randy? Where are you now?
Count Brady.
Yeah, is that an option? Will it let you import characters from the previous?
I honestly don't remember.
Because that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's always nice when they let you
But I-
import
there's
characters and stuff
games
from previous
like that,
ones.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly can't remember if Dragon Age is an option.
Okay.
Is that what you came with, Dragon Age and
That is
Walking Dead?
That's
Yeah.
what I got.
What about you, Ben? What'd you find? What'd you
man,
come up with? It's
I
a tough one.
I'm gonna say like I'd love to see more story for Soap and Captain Price.
Yeah.
From the Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I would totally dig a
like,
Modern
like
Warfare 4.
we lost. I mean, a couple of guys died. There was like Baz or Boss. No,
that's
Boss
Boss
from Far Cry. But I think there was like four. Yeah, there was 4 people in your fire team in the original Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4, right? You had Soap, Captain Price. You had like
who's McTavish? Where did he come in?
That's Soap.
That's Soap. That's right.
That's Soap. Yeah. You were the rookie, right? Anyway,
yeah.
You lose a couple of them, and then like throughout Modern Warfare 3 or 2 and 3, then there's you end up finding the captain again, and you're chasing the it's like the son of the original, whatever, the terrorist guy. Like that was cool. I would like more from that. Yeah,
that was one that came up a few times. Was Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Just the storyline like kind of bounced around. Hard to figure out, hard to track. Like it didn't really follow much. Like 1 second you're in like Brazil, the next you're over in like
that one.
The story was really weird. Like the gameplay in the game itself was great
too. Between the guy following, like you knew the story of one guy, and then like I think you were an American guy. Just dropped off in a different war zone and was like, okay, here, and you.
Did all those games do that? Kind of like jump around.
I think so.
Yeah.
Some missions you were just some other dude in a different army.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm stuck trying to remember exactly what happened in Modern Warfare 2, but whatever. Like like there was a lot there. Like it was a really rich, character-driven story. Granted, it was just about combat. So once combat started, you took over and you were doing it. So
you weren't playing the character.
It was still fun though. I wouldn't mind seeing more from that.
They're coming out with some Call of Duty action figures here in the next couple of months.
Really?
A couple of those on pre-order.
Yeah. They're dropping.
I thought the Ghosts one was kind of silly. Like it was like why like this.
Yeah.
It didn't fit in with anything. They were just random dudes, and it was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I pre-ordered the Ghost and the Soap.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I mean, they look kind of cool, but the game itself is always just kind of like, it's Ghost.
He looks better than the game.
Yeah. That's cool.
But anyway, what about you, Scott?
Me personally, the one game that I really wish, well, I mean, I guess kind of, really 2. The first one would be more of a modern one, is Left 4 Dead.
Ooh.
I always wished there was an actual storyline to it.
There was never a...
It was just the basic of, get the fuck out of town, or like, get to help. And it was just kind of run through and go,
but like knew, like there was no explanation for anything.
Yeah, no explanation.
That was weird.
You know,
I mean, the game was fun.
Yeah, and like it lends itself to a bunch of people being able to play. There's no storyline. People don't have to be.
There was no like
developed to it, but it wasn't
for anything. It was kind of like it just made the game feel like it felt like a $30.
Just kill these things and get there.
Arcade download game.
I didn't mind that.
Yeah, like.
Story would be cool.
A tiny bit of a storyline would have been nicer. Like, not too bad, but it is.
Or at least like a 1 or 2 chapter little campaign for each character.
Right.
Yeah.
And how they all end up at
how they started.
Where they come from?
Yeah. Where did they start? Where was Coach?
Yeah.
Nick. Yeah. Where were they? Another one, a little more old school. It's kind of hard, but it kind of had a storyline, but it didn't. It was Castlevania.
Oh,
to me, when I played it when I was little, it didn't have a storyline to me. I didn't have the book. I just somehow acquired the game, and it was like
tell you though that like you're the one guy who's the father, and then you're
I don't know
Simon Beaumont and Victor Beaumont. And all
to be fair, if there was anything at the beginning of the video game,
I think there was.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the exact story of how Pops was killed or died, but I remember like in one, you're like, I think we're his son.
Are you? It's Castlevania. No, you.
Right.
First one, you're Simon Belmont, and then like the second one is Simon. They changed it to Simon's Quest.
Yeah, and then
but
eventually you're Trevor Belmont. You're either his father or his son.
Yeah, but the first one. Yeah, but the first one to me was always just like you're just a guy with a whip running through a town. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that came out in like '87. I was 6 years old.
Yeah,
I don't know now.
I'm
kind
of looking for details like that. Yeah.
But I am kind of glad now that Netflix has done the series and has started to put that.
If they're doing it anymore.
The trailer for the second season came out.
It did?
Yeah. We'll go watch it when we take a break. It doesn't say.
How are you gonna call 4 episodes a season?
That's what they do now, man.
Dude, this I don't know.
10, 13.
Yeah.
It's a season.
It's animation though.
Yeah.
And
It's good.
That's
It's good.
hard. That's good animation.
I've
That's
seen the
not.
first season. I watched the first season probably 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's good
It's
animation.
cool.
It's good
It's cool.
story. It's good. They have to give you that taste, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have that taste of it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they got me.
But we had a few other ones suggested by a few people, so we're gonna throw these out here. Destiny came up a few times. A lot of people
Destiny
thought
could use
a better storyline.
Well,
I believe new DLC recently coming out
I'll say that
gives
I'll
a
say-
better storyline.
I'll
But
say the story that they have, what little pieces they have, weren't bad. But you got one little leg of the story, and then you went a few months without getting the next chapter, and then you go another few months for the DLC, and it's like I get that you're supposed to be trying to move it along and blah blah blah, but like you're going huge gaps of time in between the chapters and what's going on in the world of Destiny. It's like
you left to just free roam. And
I
that gets
could
boring.
only free roam for so long.
Yeah.
I put the game down and walked away. That's where I'm at now. Like I don't even, so
I couldn't even.
There wasn't enough there to hold me to it.
No.
I can't,
1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 and 2. Like the game was just like there's a couple different
When the first
factions, and
DLC
you were
came
just
out,
like, I don't know who the fuck's who.
So you get they give you a little more levels to get, so you can get everything you've been searching for the
past 2
6
years.
months. Oh, here you go,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh, well,
Yay.
I'm not,
Jazz hands. Woo, jazz hands.
Just lost interest in it because
I think that right hand is a little more spirit fingers.
Oh, sorry. Wait, that's spirit fingers.
There you go.
There we go. Damn it, we need that. Where's Tony with his camera?
I don't know. Thanks though.
So yeah, so also I'm kind of in the same boat of a game that's like it's a good game, but they didn't really give you a whole lot of content to make it exciting. With Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
We played it. We went back a couple weeks ago and we got to play. They've put in new content. They've started making interesting events with like skeleton crews that you go fight. And,
there's some things happening.
the Megalodon shark and stuff. Things are happening. They introduced a new boat, like a 3-person boat. That was pretty nice.
It's kind of neat. It is cool.
But like not a whole lot of story to any of it. It's still kind of just go to this spot, do this. Go to this spot, do this. There's no story behind it. So it's kind of thrown in there with Destiny.
Like how would you do that though? Because
I don't know. You just gotta make longer treasure chests or something.
You need something like you're gonna end up with something like WoW, where you have kind of a story that everybody knows, or a lore that's kind of explains the existence of all these different characters and factions and blah blah blah, and then they just exist in the world of people. You're either side A or side B, or fighting for this, or you're playing capture flag, whatever the fuck you're doing. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There isn't a lot of story in Sea of Thieves. I'm not sure what
they need innocent people. Like just like NPC
do.
Boats going around, not attacking you, but they're like maybe they are, maybe like the fucking British.
They need like Spanish treasure ships sailing around and shit, and they need
that's what they need.
No, there's nothing.
There's
if you're
only
sailing, you're either gonna come across another fucking schmuck like yourself, or
if you're in a specific spot in a specific time,
the right spot at the right time, you might find a
skeleton boat. And
yeah.
We have not, because we only played a night or two, and it was like you had to be in a certain spot at a certain time, and it was kind of just like fuck. It's hard. It is a little tricky.
There's no towns or settlements that you can pillage either. Like
no, that would be fun.
There could be like a big city. There could be a big city with a police force, and it's like maybe we won't make it, but you can try and go pillage something there. Like you're probably not gonna make it. Yeah, like it would just be so hard. And they could just you could rob the church. You stole something from the church, or you stole something from a museum, or you robbed a bank and you got out. You lost some of your crew, but you got out, or whatever. You
get 5 stars. You gotta run from the. You gotta run from the police. You gotta ditch them for like a week.
Yeah, you can't go near
Phew.
that island for a couple of weeks.
Sea of Thieves,
You
if
gotta
you're
run
listening.
it till
I know
like
that
your
boat.
map goes down and
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
glowing red.
If you're listening, Sea of
That would
Thieves,
be
hit us
cool.
up. We
Yeah.
will help you with game product
That would be
testing
fun. That would
and
be fun.
placement.
Yeah,
but there's a
ships
few-
that you could rob would be great too. That's a good
Oh.
idea. We need merchant ships.
We need to be
There has to
we need to be
the East
swinging
India
from the
tea
ropes,
companies,
man.
Yeah.
There needs to be a rope to rope like boat boarding option of like you swashbuckle. I believe
Ship-
is that
ship
the
combat,
is
yeah.
that the actual
Yeah,
swashbuckle
yeah.
itself? the act of swashbuckling.
Right.
We had some older ones here, so those are the new ones. I think a lot of the newer ones people are kind of putting effort if it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
They're putting a good storyline to it. Some of the winners were the old school ones, but some of them, I don't know. Pac-Man came up, but Pac-Man was like never. There never was.
Anyway?
Yeah, but it would be interesting.
think
If,
so.
I don't know. It was just he's eating pellets. We don't know what he's doing with them. He might be collecting them in his mouth like a hamster and nesting with these things later. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a
Yeah,
storyline.
Pac-Man
Yeah.
developers, what the hell?
Pac-Man's a freaking hamster.
Is
Yo,
it
hamster.
campaign?
He's
So we know
trying.
what
He's
he's all
looking
about.
for. He's looking for his wife.
Oh yes,
Isn't he?
yes. I don't know.
With ghosts.
Yeah.
The ghost.
Oh.
She's been like taken.
Like ghosts.
I tell you what, if we're running around your work,
Well,
And
it's a
Blinky
it's a
and
video
Inky
game.
pop
you can have
out.
anything you want in it.
yeah, that'll be great.
It might be, man.
You could put a Jesus in there. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's real.
Ah, some of the couple of the older ones. Did you ever play Blaster Master, Ben? I don't know if
No.
Jessica did. Did you
Say
ever
that
play
again?
No.
Blaster Master?
3 times fast?
Blaster Master, Blaster Master, Blaster Master.
No, I don't know.
Damn.
Is that
Um,
NES?
It's NES.
What is that? Okay. Blaster
maybe-
Master.
Blaster Master.
Is it
That's
something
not
you
Master
know, like
Blaster. No, Master Blaster is the character from Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blaster
Move
Master.
out of town. Embargo on. And never mind. Okay.
We can play it later. It's like you're like a kid
Blaster
who has
Master.
Blaster Master. You're like a kid who has a frog. The frog gets away and grows really big, and then like really small, and like fits down a hole,
You
and you
fucking
fall with it. And when you fall, you land into like this space age looking vehicle, and you're running around. That is the storyline.
Really?
You're looking for your fucking frog.
Okay.
I mean, anybody
Okay.
else knowing this is probably like remembering this game.
That's-
And we'll pull this up here in a
That's
few
neat.
minutes.
All right.
It's very
Is it on the
interesting.
pie? Okay.
It's probably on the pie. I'm sure they've got it. So we'll look for that. The two other winners though, Double Dragon. It is a great memorable game.
Or story?
NES. The storyline is somebody
Weren't
steals
didn't they take
your
your girlfriend or something? Yeah.
They take your girlfriend.
She wasn't that cool.
Apparently she was cool enough to kidnap.
She's worth
But
beating
you-
up half the
No, I
city
meant
for.
to find her.
Like a gang kidnaps her, and your idea is to go chase her down,
Yeah.
not call the cops. You know what I mean? Like, oh, me and my
It's a
brother,
video game, bro.
we know
Hey, grab
80s
your
come.
bro and you're
We
like,
know karate.
Your knees working? Let's go. Yeah.
Can you not kick? So I mean, good
Okay.
game, bad storyline. Could be better than the movie they made. But the winner, I think, is a really good one. Is F-Zero.
Yeah.
There's no
There was no story
storyline,
there. You're
but
just
it's
racing
open
hovercrafts.
for
Yeah.
such interesting storyline.
Why not?
I'd like to see
That could be
Captain
real
Falcon
cool.
doing some
Yeah.
weird shit. You know?
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing else. I mean, unless you count, like, we can't count fighting games.
Yeah, there's plenty of storylines
They've
for
all got the
fighting
same
games. They all have-
storyline,
yeah.
you know?
I mean, the only fighting games I've played recently are the Injustice games, and those do have a really interesting story to them.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, if they could,
Okay.
that's going, I would definitely be into that.
I mean, maybe I'm thinking, like, the older...
Yeah,
Like the retro
Mortal
stuff where
Kombat
it's like-
and, Street Fighter or whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Okay.
fighting tournament. Oh, great. There's
Yeah.
another fighting tournament. Just showed up on the fucking block. God, we gotta fight again.
Everybody's there because they have a personal vendetta against like one other guy. The company sponsored entry for the tournament, you know, the favorite or whatever. And
Mhm.
Yeah, they've all been wronged by him or
Yeah.
his dad or her dad or whoever the fuck he is, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what I came up with. If there's
Yeah.
anything anybody thought of or can think of now that's like a game that you'd like to hear some better stories, hit us up.
You know,
You know where to find us.
One just popped into my head.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
You brought up F-Zero. I'm thinking, remember Moon Patrol?
No.
Moon Patrol.
Moon Patrol.
No.
This wasn't. Oh.
This is. I'm blanking.
No. This was. You were like a bitchin' off-road vehicle bouncing around the moon, and you had like a cannon that could shoot forward, and a cannon that could shoot up, like directly straight above you. Like if you hit fire, you just launch 2 fucking fireballs, one forward and one up. And
This
so
sounds familiar.
you
That's
had
what
to
I'm
jump.
thinking too,
You
but
had to
I'm
jump.
also picturing like
You had to
the
jump crevasses.
Pictionary mini games. I feel like maybe it's not.
So we need
Kind of. It was like a side scroller, and it had like before it was huge. It had like the background scrolling at 2 different speeds. Like it had like 3D. Like you know what I mean? There was 2
What was
layers.
this on?
Right.
What
I
system?
played it on Atari 800 originally, but then I think I saw it on the 2600. I saw it on. I want to say I might have seen it on NES.
Okay.
Maybe not. But I've seen it. It's been in the arcade. There's an arcade version that could be on the Pi.
I got 2 games written down here that we're gonna play when we're done with this.
Okay.
And Moon Patrol and Blaster Master.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a 3rd one on there, Ben.
Okay. What's that gonna
Third
be?
game.
Jaws.
Jaws.
Oh.
We never played that.
Good.
It's
It's
just amazing if you don't think of amazing as like
it's amazingly
something
adequate.
really amazing, like candy or blowjobs or something.
All right.
It's Pratt's balls.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt's balls are apparently
That's what
involved
That's
with
what Scott's
That's,
thinking of.
That's what I'm thinking of. It's Chris Pratt's magnificent
what I've been
balls.
thinking.
Apparently.
Since
All
I've
right.
heard that podcast. That's all I could think about. Is Chris Pratt's balls.
Thank you, Anna.
There's an image. All right.
Thank you, my wife. Think about Chris Pratt's balls. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna take this on to well, I mean, I guess Tony, not here, can't do news.
Yeah.
But
Way to fucking blow it, Tony.
way to go, Tony.
He's doing research for us, right?
He's doing research.
He better
He
be.
better be on location with Stormy Daniels or whatever her name is. So we're gonna
I don't
do.
know that she's there. I don't think she is.
no,
I'm just gonna
no.
throw that out there.
I
Yeah.
can't afford her.
Maybe she likes video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we're gonna since we don't want to steal his segment, we're gonna do current events.
Current events. All right.
It's like news, but on like a smaller. Current level?
Not the news. Here we go.
This just in with not the news, Jessica.
So I was scrolling through Twitter the last couple days and I saw some things that I thought were a little interesting. Not really interesting, just a little interesting.
You look for a second. And then
All right.
So I know we've previously talked about this game, about one of the games that we were excited about that it was coming out this year,
Yeah.
which is Soul Calibur 6. Which apparently, like I read a little story today, if Soul Calibur 6 doesn't do well, it is going to be the last Soul Calibur.
Is the end of the franchise?
Yep. Apparently 5 did not do so well, so they were semi-reluctant to do number 6. So let's hope this one's good, everybody.
So if this one doesn't do well, then the franchise dies, but the soul will still live on? Isn't that their thing?
The soul will still live on.
I don't know.
Soul
that it will
Calibur.
live on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
That's
what
like,
they're saying
isn't
is.
that what they said when every time you died? Somebody, whatever.
I don't know. It's been a minute.
So
Okay.
so what they're saying is, and what we're saying is, everybody needs to dig into their pocket
And buy this game.
and buy this game. Let's. I know, Ben, you have voiced
all right.
plenty of opinion about fighting games, and I'm kind of in the same boat.
I get them. They're very elaborate and neat.
If there was a one fighting game that I would say save franchise and still going is Soul Calibur.
Okay.
I prefer that game over Mortal Kombat hands down. Injustice, I can't get into it. It's too.
I mean,
too
the whole
cutscene-y,
Injustice
but it's
thing,
good.
I guarantee the whole thing as to why I love it is stories
Okay.
and the characters. If it was any other characters, I'd be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a DC person, so.
No, I hear you.
Mm.
Hey, I like comic books. DC's good. Injustice is good, but it's,
If it
to
was
me, it's not Soul
anything
Calibur.
else, yeah, like
Not
I
Soul
would not
Calibur.
be interested. But
maybe those two need to team up,
ooh,
and we get our
no.
storyline to Soul Calibur.
Fucking
Actually,
shit.
DC and Mortal Kombat are already.
It's all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
DC can
They're
totally.
already in bed.
All right,
together.
Marvel, step up, Marvel. Let's do this
Boom.
good.
Are we talking about Marvel with balls again?
No, we're just talking
no.
about Marvel. Nothing in that general direction. Any other current events for us, Jessica?
I've got a couple other things. You guys already mentioned the Destiny 2 expansion, Forsaken, which comes out next week.
Yes, sir.
I don't really play Destiny 2, so I don't really know a whole lot. Apparently there was also a patch that kind of overhauled weapon systems and then also gear.
Yeah.
But apparently the expansion's supposed to be pretty big. I guess check that out if you're into Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
They usually give you a couple more levels.
Over at his like flossing.
Okay.
The dance, not the dental tool.
Yeah, that's what I do.
The only other thing that I thought was really funny that I kind of came across was NBA 2K19. Apparently they've started putting like mini games in them.
Mm-hmm.
They've got like a neighborhood mode, which is looks like it's a more casual kind of like out in the neighborhood playing a game versus like your NBA courts and whatnot.
In the stadium.
Right. But they've got like some mini games in that look like they might be kind of cool. Apparently there's like a football mini game, maybe a dodgeball.
In the neighborhood?
In the neighborhood. The trailer showed him kind of like riding scooters and skateboards, so I don't know if that would be part of it too, but it's been a while since I played a basketball game, but that looks like that might be kind of fun.
That'd be a toss on Gamefly for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
why not?
It's been a while.
Yeah. I mean, this is the time of year where sports games drop. I think the Madden came out.
Yeah.
The Madden.
When the football thing goes.
Came out. Yeah. It's always nice though when people like games like sports games. You got to throw extra little mini games in there. I'm not.
I don't usually mind mini games within another game. Like it's fun. It breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
They
Bully.
saved Fable, like the mini.
Yeah, like Bully or Red Dead, which
Yeah.
bring it up like 9 times this episode.
Fable.
Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The
Those
Liar's Dice and Burger stuff and Red Dead. That was fun.
Horseshoes.
There were
Yeah, there's a few times you had to call in a ringer.
There was a few nights where we spent we all got into Red Dead, we goofed around for an hour, failed at whatever mission we were trying to do, and then it was like, well, let's go play dice or something in the pub, and there till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, the Liar's Dice is probably like the most fun game on that one.
You get too drunk to play the game for real, so you gotta go play the mini games.
Dude,
Still want to hang out and play games, bro.
Too drunk to play that game in real life.
So I found a few things. Was that it? I'm sorry.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
These current events.
Okay, I got a few things for current events.
What you got?
One thing I kind of liked, I really thought this was interesting, is I didn't realize, or maybe I wasn't like fully comprehending that like people were making new cartridge games for the NES.
Oh
yeah. Like that's become a thing again of like people like I'm making new games. We're getting licensed by Nintendo.
Have you guys have you ever been to the RetroCon?
Yeah.
Well, we did that last year.
At RetroCon, there's usually like 3 or 4 guys there, and it's like it looks like a small booth, and it's just a dude with a console and a monitor, and he's selling his game that he's made for.
I'm really curious.
NES.
Really curious about
some
this.
of them are pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently one just came out. Was it Haunted Halloween 1986 or just 86 Halloween? Haunted Halloween 86 by Retrotainment Games is an 8-bit console game for NES.
Yeah.
It's a sequel to Haunted Halloween 85.
Okay.
But they've released it for Xbox.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can get it on cartridge. You can get it for your NES.
Okay.
And it's also available for like $45 for the cartridge.
Damn.
$10 for like Xbox Live. But apparently it's supposed to be a really good game.
They go all out. Like it's gonna be more. It's probably twice as many levels as the first game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing it. Like I want to say it sounds familiar. I think you get to choose between a dude or a girl.
I'm not 100% on
character.
that. Not 100%. I haven't played the game. Looking at it because it looks good.
Really well done, yeah.
Because it would be nice to play a Nintendo, an 8-bit game, on a modern system that's not going to crash halfway through playing it, like somebody bumps it or something.
Have like an emulator or some sort of console.
I don't know, and I'm not sure. Like I don't know. Like, are these things actually licensed by Nintendo? Are these people like actually talking, or is this like technically?
No,
like,
it's not usually.
I'm using air quotes, my listeners. Sanction,
Yeah, no.
authorized, license, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, look for that. Looks interesting. New NES style level game, 8-bit games. Another one we kind of talked with Randy about. He let us know about this. Is for the people that can't really afford to drop the money for a new Xbox. Xbox is launching like a, I believe they're calling it all access. You are renting to own,
It's like a payment plan
style,
Yeah.
renting to own an Xbox S or an Xbox One X. They both have different prices. I think it's like $20 and like $35 for the Xbox One X.
Yeah.
But
that
you
includes
get
your gold membership and
gold
Game
membership
Pass,
for the
Yeah,
year and
also
Game
Game
Pass,
Pass,
which is like $10 a month, $60 for the year.
Game Pass is worth it,
And-
man. You're playing just about everything.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. Like,
there's stuff missing.
I'm gonna disagree
Yeah.
because I've looked through those games and I'm like, either I have these or if I haven't played them yet, I'm just
Yeah, but-
a lot of them I can just do without because it's not. What
like, I'm alright with 3 games for the month or when something pops up and plug it out.
Yeah, but this is I think it's more to entice new people. Gaming is becoming one of those mainstream things. Nerd and dork and geek is becoming mainstream, and people that wouldn't normally think to play video games or do that are starting to look at video games. It's like something to do. And if you're somebody that either can't afford to put $500 down on an Xbox One X,
not everybody's got the fucking $500 or $600 it takes to cross the threshold.
But
bring home a console and a TV and a headset and a fucking your Elite controller or whatever.
$35 a month will get you your Xbox games, your Pass, and your console, and then after 2 years, you own the hardware.
Yeah.
They give you the fucking. They give it to you.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit more, but it's just like a rent to own, and you get the Game Pass and the Xbox Live.
Once you've paid it off or once you've covered it, you get to decide if you want to keep up the Game Pass. Like you can cancel the Game Pass. Or the Live subscription, Gold.
Yeah, I'm sure you can cancel it, but it gets people in there. I guess it's only available to like United States, possibly like Canada and Mexico, or like they didn't release it worldwide yet. Like they're hoping it works. They're hoping people don't like steal the shit out of their hardware and stuff.
I don't like okay. Like
well, what are you
it
gonna,
seems like a good deal, but if you're not paying your fucking bill, like what are they gonna do? Are they gonna come take your Xbox?
Well,
like how do you monitor that?
Really?
Specifically?
I
don't know.
I feel like
I don't know.
It's an automatic withdrawal sort of thing, but like, what if you don't have any fucking money anyway?
Go 2 weeks late on your Xbox Live payment, and then turn on your Xbox and try and play a game. They'll let you know right then and right there. They're like,
take my money, so I don't have to think.
Right.
There's just a puff of smoke.
If you got a new card with a new expiration date, or a new, you know what I mean, and you didn't update your info, and you've never had to do that, it's like, hey, you want to play it?
I did update my info last year.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like if you're some
if you miss a payment, if you mess up,
Jimmy Crack Addict, and you're like, oh, I don't have $35 this month, and you can't do it, they're gonna brick your fucking Xbox. What you've got to do is unplug it from the internet and never plug it in again because they'll brick it. Like it'll just shut itself down, and you will not turn it off unless you fucking pay them money. Yeah, no, they don't even care where the physical hardware is. They give two shits. They'd rather have it out there. You can sit at home, beat off on it, but you can't play with it.
Gross.
You know what I mean?
Some poor sap is gonna buy like a stolen one, and it's just gonna fry.
Gross.
Yeah.
I mean, you can feel free to conduct some experiments. Let me know what you find. I'm not gonna watch them.
No, thank you.
Oh, I'll tape the next session for you. I'll do that.
I just need the findings. I don't need the visuals.
I need the results, not the tests. Thank you.
It's a neat idea, and totally, because it's online dependent. If you're playing multiplayer, if you're streaming a movie or playing a game anywhere, you're fucking online.
Yeah,
that's what they were going for initially. Remember, everybody freaked out when the Xbox One was going to come out, and they're like, it requires an online connection 24/7, and everybody's like, no, what if I want to play offline? How often do you play offline?
Right.
Yeah. What does it
And
matter?
I mean,
yeah,
you
most
should
of the time, what does it
absolutely
really
have
matter?
better be able to,
offline,
yeah.
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
When I can't connect to Netflix, the whole fucking world comes to a screeching halt, and you're like, God damn,
What's happening?
what is this? You demanding I pick up physical media and put it into a player somewhere
What?
and fucking
I gotta
blow the
open
dust
this
off my
case and
DVD
push
player?
this in.
Yeah.
What is this frisbee-like device? What the fuck is this thing? It's all mirror-like and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those who, look for it, if people got it.
Yeah.
What you got, man?
Yeah.
Ben's got some
I
really
was
current
gonna
events.
say for current events, man,
What
the
you got?
fucking we were watching it earlier, the Cyberpunk
2077? Yeah. That was the thing.
gameplay. Like,
yeah.
I get it. And they said it over and over again in the thing, like this is a work in progress and it, subject to change, blah blah blah. But it looked legit.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's pretty good for
It
being a
looked-
work in progress.
Yeah.
It looked great.
It
Like
did.
if what was happening there is multiplayer, like you're doing that and you're doing the missions, like so
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, where can I pre-order?
Looks good.
Fuck, that looked awesome. Yeah.
And how many times have you seen like a pre-release game trailer of actual game footage that wasn't really freaking close to what they've
Yeah.
already made?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that drastically changed
No.
from what they said. Somebody out there is probably screaming "No Man's Sky."
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I hear ya. No Man's Sky.
So most of the time,
Fable.
Well,
3,
some of them
4?
know
What
when
is
they
that?
release the gameplay, I can look at it and say, yeah, I'm
3.
probably not going to buy the Division because that looked kind of boring.
Yeah. That's why game trailers
you know.
are great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks good.
That's if you haven't seen it yet, go to YouTube and just look at Cyberpunk 2077. You'll find probably a dozen of them there.
Oh, yeah.
Out there. It looked pretty cool.
It's probably out
It
there.
looked pretty awesome.
Yeah. The only other thing I have for current events, and this is not so much video game related, but movie related. As we all know, Jessica is a great fan of The Walking Dead.
yup.
I was a
Wait,
good fan.
what?
But Greg Nicotero and his production, his special effects company, he's signed on to do the new Spawn.
Ooh, really?
Yes,
Wait a minute.
Spawn.
I'm familiar with the Spawn series.
With
Bad Crispy. I remember. But so wait, hold on. You're saying I didn't know you dropped the name there.
Sorry. Walking Dead.
Right.
It's Greg Nicotero.
Special effects
Special effects.
Correct.
for Spawn,
Yes.
the movie,
Yes.
and he does the special effects for the Walking Dead TV show,
Yes.
Correct.
where they lop off limbs and puncture skulls and do all that stuff.
And they do the
that
makeup
same
for like
thing.
all the zombies, everything. Like the whole
Okay.
anything special effects is Greg Nicotero and his I don't know what his company is
Greg
called.
Nicotero and his gang.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, 'cause some
And
of that,
it's really fucking good. Dude.
it's
Yeah.
not,
Most
though.
of it's pretty good.
Some of the arm chopping off, I'll give
yeah,
you
when they-
credit.
when they
Yeah,
do- like,
some
when
of it's
they
not
go-
the best. but
When it's not CG on The Walking Dead, when it's not CG, it's great. When it's CG and the 4-inch knife is just penetrating skulls
yeah,
at like
yeah.
like a butter knife, and you're like, well, that's
I don't know if
That's
he's
goofy. Why would they-
responsible
why would they
for
go
CG.
I mean,
CG
if
on
you're
that,
going
like
through the eyeball, I feel like it would be easier to pull out. But that's just my apocalypse.
No, it's the- no.
There's a lot of bone there. Anyway,
Yeah,
uh,
They do really good work.
okay,
They've been around.
Okay.
What? Evil Dead 2, I think.
yeah,
They've done a bunch. He's done a bunch of stuff. The work is really good. He's doing Spawn, and as we all know, Spawn is way more dark
really
and
gory.
like
and bloody.
sinister. It's hell and heaven, like dead stuff and semi-dead
Could be
stuff. I
cool.
guess like
okay,
they gotta be
okay.
doing good. Jamie Foxx is gonna play Spawn.
Oh god.
The question:
Really?
I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Dude, when was the last time you saw Jamie Foxx though? He's been away for a while.
He was in Baby Driver.
Nobody saw Baby Driver.
The whole world saw Baby Driver. Baby
I-
Driver was great.
Actually, no.
Baby Driver.
Just
I've heard it's
well,
good.
crawl
I
in your
never.
cave
Yeah, dude.
And,
No, my
it's on
cave is
Netflix for fuck's
the
sake.
fucking cave is comfy, bro.
I mean, Jeremy Rayner's supposed to be in that bit. I was watching for Jeremy Rayner.
Renner?
Rayner. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
I'll just call him Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye's in it. I mean.
Maybe that's where he was in.
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Infinity War. He was busy shooting a movie.
He's in Spawn universe.
Yeah. He totally disappeared.
Okay.
But yeah,
I
I mean,
honestly,
really good special
I
effects.
mean, I know it's kind of
They're
old,
there.
but the old, wasn't it Michael Jai White
Yeah.
He was a great Spawn.
He is.
He was great,
Dude,
man.
he's still acting,
That
bro.
guy's fucking badass.
Yeah. No, yeah, he is good.
Him and John Leguizamo
Yep.
was the clown guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a
That
few
wasn't bad.
pretty
It was
neat,
a
man.
good
What
one.
was the bad guy?
Well, it always comes down to the devil, doesn't it?
Well, no, yeah, like it was Malbosia, but like the
Yeah.
bad guy was like some like top level actor. I'm gonna kick myself from who this guy was. No, who the fuck was it? It's like I want to say like a Sheen.
Martin Sheen?
No, like Dad
The
Sheen.
old Sheen?
Old Sheen.
Old Sheen.
Who's the old
Martin
Sheen?
Sheen.
Martin
That's
Sheen.
Martin
Was that
Sheen.
Martin Sheen? Maybe that's it. I think that's him. Like he was like the bad guy that was like working for the devil to like.
The younger Sheen is Charlie, the guy that went
Yeah,
crazy.
that's right. Yeah. No. He just drank tiger blood too much.
Tiger Blood
Yeah.
makes you go crazy.
Yeah, dude. That's why you never drink
Yeah.
sheep blood.
I like Tiger's milk. Those granola bars are fantastic.
Was that what granola bars?
They're like protein bars.
Yeah.
They're actually terrible.
Yeah, but they're
I've
full
seen
of fucking protein.
It's probably just like Badger's milk. It's all lumpy.
No.
I didn't know Badger's milk was lumpy. I hadn't
Have you
had the
not had
pleasure.
that power
Have
bar?
you
I guess not. Huh?
Yeah, it's two shelves down. From Tiger's milk.
I
It's a
can't
little
look
farther
that far
down.
down
It's a little farther
when
down.
I'm
You
shopping for protein.
gotta bend at the knee to find
I don't go
Badger's
anything
milk.
past the cliff.
Oh.
No, it's not. Are you ready? It's
Have you seen her?
it's that one.
Oh, is that
That's
how
what's
it
trying
goes
to
then?
get. That's what's trying to get.
Ah.
Have you seen her?
MC Hammer
Are you
is
ready
searching
to
for his love
do? Yes, he does.
while he's out purchasing doves.
What do you do?
One of the lines when he's
What do
out
you do on a
when I'm out
Saturday
buying doves,
afternoon?
he's too concerned with his lost love.
Oh, damn it! When
'Cause
will Hammer find
I
love?
can't stand when I'm dove
So was
shopping.
it,
Does
have
he still
you
go
seen
by?
my doves?
No.
Oh.
He lost the dove and he's trying to find it. He's like, oh, I've seen it. Well, hopefully, Hammer. I believe that's what he goes by
Yeah.
now. It's just Hammer. I don't believe
Is
it's
it?
MC. I don't know what he goes as. Hopefully he has found her. He's been looking for her a long time.
Yes.
But you know what I've been looking
many,
for?
Many moons. No. What
Get
you
some
look for?
trivia.
Oh.
I want some
it's
trivia.
time. All
Give
right,
me some
all right.
questions. Give me
You
a
guys,
riddle.
You guys want to play a thing? Do a thing.
Test
Yeah.
my
Do a
knowledge just
thingy
a
thing.
little.
Yeah.
I have what do I got here?
Just
I
wrote you
got
a theme
new
song,
one.
Ben. We'll go back to that.
You can do the theme song is a constant search.
No, that's it.
It's always this is a work in progress and may not reflect the final thing.
Really?
Hi.
Interesting. Quite
Okay.
great. All right, Ben's gonna give us some trivia.
Nothing special here. No list. These are all
special.
random video game
Oh,
knowledge
special.
questions.
Everybody stretch out for these type of events.
Yes.
Make sure your circulation is good. There we go. All right.
All right. All right. I don't know why I keep pulling my head.
All right.
Everybody played.
Yeah.
I know specifically you motherfuckers
Uh-huh.
played the Wii.
Yeah.
The Wii
The
Sports.
Wii.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Wii Sports is fun.
What is the maximum number of innings that you could play on Wii Sports Baseball?
15.
Wrong.
Fuck. 13.
Nope.
Damn. 11.
Nope.
3.
17.
He's right. That I was
That is
so
low.
surprised. I'm like only 3 because I feel like we played at least once or twice.
We played it a few.
Or me
It
and
was.
James maybe I can't
I think
remember.
we
Like
played the other
think we all
sports
played it.
more.
everybody played. Everybody that got Wii Sports, you played bowling.
Yeah.
That's all you did. And on bowling, they gave you
Yeah.
10 frames.
Bowling was good except for your TV.
Actually,
Yours took mine from a right slice to a left.
Really?
Yeah. Remember when we played at my place? And then, like, when you guys got one and we put it up on your TV, for some reason, mine would just to the left. And it's like,
No kidding.
yeah.
I wonder.
Maybe
did
there
you
was- I don't know.
did you have your Wii sensor bar above or below your TV?
Probably
Because I think
below.
we had mine below.
I think we had it on top.
Well,
I don't. I
there
honestly.
you go.
There you go.
There, Wizard did it.
Further investigation is required.
Ugh.
How about this?
Okay.
How about this?
Okay.
Clear your palates, clear your minds. Om. From the the Twisted Metal franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Fun little.
Oh yeah,
thing.
love that.
There's a vehicle.
That's in the main.
It's basically it's like a half man, half dude, and he's
Axel. Sorry.
You
Yes,
didn't let me finish the
Sorry.
question, man. That
Sorry.
was good. Yeah, there's two giant wheels with a guy connected in the middle.
Mhm.
What's his name?
That like he was the character that was like the most unbelievable of any of those things, and like these were vehicles that were jumping like 200 feet in the air and like breathing fire.
Okay.
But the guy with
I
the
don't
two
know
wheels.
about you, but my Elantra can do that.
Oh.
Boom!
Okay, but wait. He's
My
a
Jeep
guy.
can do anything.
He's stuck. He's permanently attached
Yeah.
Have you not seen my car?
to these two wheels.
There's a little
And his name is Axel.
That's exactly
That is
what
pretty-
my Hyundai looks like.
That's
Have you not seen it?
What?
Don't you have a hatchback with?
Yeah,
four
that's
doors?
half guy.
With two little guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it have a?
Axles.
Does your half guy have a half magnificent? Never mind. We're getting off subject.
Magnificent balls, yes he would. Why wouldn't I have
The
anything?
a magnificent stroke
more?
on that Hyundai Elantra.
Yes.
Ah, all right.
There's two.
There's two scrotes on
If there's two guys, there's two axles. Sorry, no.
There are two axles. He makes an excellently valid point.
Ah, I'm getting way too.
Okay.
Anyways, technical.
Do you guys remember
Mhm.
Portal?
Portal.
When you wake up in Portal 2,
Uh-huh.
you're guided through the facility by an English accented core. Does anybody remember his name?
Nope.
Ah.
Portal 2, the guy, like, he's helping you. At the end, like, you end up, you plug him in, you have to take him out, and he tries to take over the world, and you end up like, I gotta defeat you too.
Is it like Ethos? Or
No.
No?
No?
Ah.
There's the, GLaDOS was the
GLaDOS
main head
okay.
computer. But there's, like, in Portal 2, you got different cores.
I don't
You can
think
plug
I've
into
ever
different-
seen
They're like, they look like little tiny, like, basketballs
Ah.
with, you know,
Orb? Orbs?
orbs.
Orbits?
We'll call them orbs.
Okay.
Yeah. And you ran across. I think at
Orbit.
one point you were in a room with a bin full of like old cores, and there was like one that was like semi
Huh.
retarded, or I don't know what the term would be.
Touched.
Okay,
Touched. Is that-
Semi slightly slower than the rest. I don't know.
No, I'm totally blanking. I'm gonna kick myself for this one.
Like,
Yeah, totally.
British guy. Wheatley. Remember that?
Nope.
Wheatley.
Nope, I don't remember.
Nobody got
No,
Wheatley?
Pass.
I played Portal 2 with you a little bit.
Okay.
I know we went through 1 like crazy,
All right,
but 2
all
was
right.
not going. Have you seen? No, hold on. I
Yeah.
hate to interrupt your trivia
No,
here.
no.
Did you know they released a new Portal version game? Like it's like a mini game. You know those little mobile games you play where it's like
Oh.
build the bridge. You seen those games on your phone? You're going through like the Play Store and stuff where it's like build the bridge to get your car across the
Okay,
bridge.
yeah.
They've added a portal.
Hmm?
Look for it. It's actually it says Portal.
Really?
I forget. I was looking it up. I don't remember what the name was, but
Well, they
it's
could do like that.
it's-
That game,
it-
that
that
game could have
game
been
was
bigger
fun.
than Halo. Could have been bigger than Battlefield. Could have been bigger than COD if they just kept it up.
yeah.
That like why they stopped it? Like Portal 2 came out. I don't know. Years.
Yeah.
Well,
the game.
it was about 2 years after, but it was
didn't go?
such a twist on the FPS genre
Yeah.
that like it just blew your mind. Like you were there was in Portal 2. There's times where you're juggling you and your partner and a companion cube,
Mhm.
and you have to time everything. Like it gets crazy. It's an elaborate game.
It's
I don't know
tricky,
why.
It's tricky.
Who's the
I don't know
who's the
who I
publisher
can't
for- That's
remember.
gonna bug
who
me.
it is.
Oh, it's gonna bug me. Square? No. It might be Activision. The guys that made fucking Counter-Strike and Team Fortress. Why they're not
Team
making anything
Fortress?
else,
I don't know.
All right, you know what?
They need to pull Portal back. But yes, okay.
Moving forward.
Moving forward in trivia.
We're gonna switch gears to Nintendo now. All right, over to the
Take it back a moment.
Y'all played Metroid. Does
Uh-huh.
anyone remember what alien race created the power suit for Samus?
No.
No. Was that one?
No.
The Chozo. It was the Chozo.
I do not
We get
remember.
really introduced to them in Prime. In
Yeah.
Prime.
Sure.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No. I played it a little bit on the earlier, like the lower bit consoles. I didn't
Okay.
really play it too much.
I only played
All
a few
right.
minutes of Metroid, only because I have a Metroid shirt, so I don't want to be a poser.
Yeah. We started it up.
Nobody likes a poser.
No.
I mean, it was like one of those random, give us $6 and we send you a shirt.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want to be like,
Grab
I
bag.
never
So
played
wait.
Metroid, but I rock this shirt.
There
You
we
don't
go.
play wait, hold on. On what console did you play?
Maybe Raspberry Pi for the NES.
Yeah,
question
that
mark?
would have been on the
Really?
NES.
Yeah, SNES.
Sure.
No?
No, the
Wow.
NES.
I mean, the first couple
First
were on
one.
the NES.
Yeah.
And you didn't dig it? You didn't like Metroid?
I mean, we just played it for a few minutes and, moved on to the next game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sometimes when you first get the pie and things like that,
Yeah,
you're
oh,
bouncing
yeah.
around like crazy.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh yeah, boom, 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 boom.
But technically,
That's,
I've played it.
Technically, she's played it, so
That's,
she's not a
that's
poser.
one thing I want to change
Now I
about
can wear the
the
shirt.
pie is that I want to
Technically.
add some sort of memory where, like, if I want to play Metroid and you get an hour into it, if you turn off the pie, there's no save. There's no save file. Like, you come back to it, and it's not.
Yeah,
It's not
I'm
there.
sure
It's like,
somebody.
There's got to be a way. Well,
I'm
we'll
sure
work on
somebody's figured that out.
that. That's a topic for
Please
a
send Ben some information on how to do that.
Yes.
We can add it
Let me
to
know,
the
yo.
Patreon footage where we talk about Chris Pratt's balls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, one of us does. Jessica.
Yeah, no, yeah. Hey guys, listen to my podcast on Patreon about Chris Pratt's balls and how magnificent they are.
I think that's awfully exclusive.
I'll take your word for that. All right.
It's a very target audience.
You don't know that.
Okay.
We're getting off
We're
subject.
off-
I'm gonna say,
Anyway, back to trivia.
this is something every gamer everywhere can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna preface this with without
Preface.
using any customization, without going into the settings and clicking on anything, with just firing up the game.
Mm-hmm.
The classic Minesweeper. What is the default size of the beginner map? The smallest map that you play?
Is it 24 by 24?
No.
12 by 12.
No.
10 by 10.
No.
36
3
by 36?
It's not 30. It's not 3 by 3. It's not 36 by 3.
72 by 72.
No. You can give me a what by what or a total grid squares, whatever makes you comfortable.
Is it the tiny? Is it the tiny ass
It's
one?
the
It's the
smallest
super small
one.
one.
The beginning one
Is it 12?
is 81 grid squares. It's 9
Oh.
by 9.
9 by 9.
Yeah.
Damn,
Right?
Minesweeper.
Yeah.
Holy
That's-
shit! I thought you were gonna say Minecraft for a second. I was like, dude, I don't know crap.
Yeah, I can.
Everybody has played Minesweeper. Even if you
Yeah.
said, I'm not
Probably
no
been
gamer,
like
you
20
clicked on
fucking
Minesweeper
years
at least
since
once
I
in your
played
life.
that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember at all.
I never figured. I understand like the numbers just means in the adjacent squares you're like there's a mine
Somewhere in
but,
there.
Like I never.
You don't
never
win
clicked.
shit.
I
You
never
don't win
clicked
like
anything with
You just keep going till you get blown up.
yeah
pretty
yeah,
much. Pretty
yeah.
much.
basically.
Clicking.
All right, we kind of touched on this a little earlier. It
Uh-huh.
might not work out so well, but in Call of Duty 4, you play a soldier from the SAS named.
So,
There it is.
Yeah.
Whole name, please. Actually, so I don't think Soap is his whole name. I think it's
Soap is his nickname.
his nickname, right? It's got a different one.
Is it Randy Soap?
No, it's probably he's British. It's probably like Peter or something.
I'm almost there, but I can't get the first name. It's
Yeah.
like, bleh.
I went to a quick
Mm.
COD wiki and I didn't. I got lost in the search as well.
Oh.
How about who was it that mentored you into the Guild of Heroes in the original Fable 1?
Ooh, fuck. No idea.
What's that guy's name? What's that motherfucker's name?
Wizard.
With the
Fable number 1.
glowy tattoos on his face?
Right. Never gonna get there.
Gilgamesh?
I think that's right.
Not Gilgamesh.
It's Gilgamesh.
Is it Hermione?
No. It's
Gandalf.
Oh, oh my God, you are not.
Fuck.
That's not.
No,
so close.
is it the Wizard of Awesome?
Is it Rick Grimes?
Rick Grimes.
I really
No.
feel
Rick
like
Grimes.
it's Rick Grimes.
You know, no.
Dude, it's Wizard of Awesome.
One word.
man.
I'll give it to you.
One word?
He's
Are you
never
giving
got a
us a
last
hint?
name. Never got a last name for him.
Are you giving us a hint, or are you telling us?
I feel like you should just tell
The
us.
hint
so I
was,
can
was
remember.
that it name was one word. It didn't have a last name.
Oh.
And I'll just give it to you right now. Everybody can stop screaming at me. Maze.
Maze.
Remember that guy? And then you had to fight him at the end?
No. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Also,
Sorry.
Okay.
go
No.
with a no. Because
It's been-
if it's the first one, I can't remember the end at all.
No.
Really? Okay.
It's been so long.
It's been
Yeah,
it's been a while.
it's been a while.
How about who recruits you into the Grey Wardens of Dragon Age Origins? What's his name?
Gilgamesh.
Anyone? Oh my God, you are not correct.
One of
it's
these
not
times.
Duncan, right?
It is.
It is Duncan.
Woo!
Yes.
Nice.
I thought it was somebody
Good
else.
pull.
There we go.
Fuck.
I haven't played those, but in doing some research for them, they sound like they might be kind of interesting.
The first one and third one are definitely good. The second one has its moments, but like Tony has said in the past, like all the maps are the same, and really all the maps are the same. And it doesn't
Okay.
make it easier because, like, in this map, this little section's open. But not in this
Oh,
map
yeah.
that looks exactly the same.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
annoying.
Which
But I mean,
Okay.
it was okay. It could have been.
All right now.
This is all the marbles? Or what are we-
No.
Okay.
I think I'm winning. By the way.
What?
Oh, yeah.
So,
What famous Beatle was involved in the production
Paul.
of the
Ringo.
soundtrack for Destiny?
Juice.
Juice.
Beatles.
It's not
Paul.
Juice. It's not.
Ringo.
Wait,
They're
so
the only two that are alive.
Which one?
Ringo.
It's
Paul.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
It's Paul McCartney, everybody. I'm not sure involved in the production was the closest I could get him. I don't think he wrote anything for it, but he may have
For
helped somebody
Destiny?
working on it. Yeah, for Destiny, some of the soundtrack for Destiny.
He's a big name
Wow.
enough. He
That
gets a,
was
he
not
gets a
the
credit.
game I was expecting you to say at all.
Okay.
They had some epic music.
Yeah, they usually do. That's what's the guys that Halo? Bungie. They like Halo had some nice like orchestrated scores. We'll say whatever whatever. Okay,
Numbers.
we're going to go back now to the great N64 classic.
Ooh.
GoldenEye. There was one weapon that did considerably less damage than every other weapon.
Southpaw. Yeah.
No. That would be a control scheme, not a weapon.
I feel like you're wrong.
I think I'm pretty sure.
We should do that.
I think I'm pretty sure.
There's one weapon that just did shit damage. And everybody, like, as soon as you found it, it looked cool as hell. You picked it up and you're like, oh, this thing's going to kick some ass. And then you ran in the next room and you had to clip and a half into a guy before they die. It was ridiculous.
Like a waffle or
Was it-
something.
I'll give you.
Was it
was
the golden
named
gun?
after one of the programmers. No, the golden gun was ultimate. It was
Right?
a one shot,
Okay.
one kill, right? This was not the golden gun.
Okay.
Remember?
Played
Okay.
that game probably when I was like 17.
This is the stretch. This one goes back. This is the Clob. Remember that?
Nope.
No.
The guy's name was like
Oh,
Ken
honesty.
Lob, and so he just put KLOBB Clob. The Clob. It was the like you see this. It's called Scorpion, I think, in every other FPS, and so it's in GoldenEye.
Oh,
It's
right.
a little white, submachine gun thing, and it's inaccurate as fuck, and it does just shit
I
damage.
never picked those up
But
in
it's
Call
like-
of Duty.
It's like the neatest
Yeah.
looking gun. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Oh,
But so it was the Scorpion, but they called it the
he called it the Clob.
Jesus Christ, man!
Like
Never.
you're gonna clobber, but you
I'm
didn't.
just
I don't
gonna
know.
club you in the face with this
Mm.
since I can't hit you.
It's like the worst
Yeah.
gun name. It's like
Yeah,
the
it
claw.
was bad. It was
Okay. Okay. No. Yeah.
bad. Okay.
There we go. GoldenEye.
I don't have this. I don't know why I wrote this down. It's not really game related, but I just thought for shits and giggles.
Cincinnati Zoo.
Can anyone tell me
No.
the Shredder's real name?
Ah, fuck. Okay, hold on.
I just
Good.
want to let you guys
Good
know
lord.
that Scott and I are both like staring up at the ceiling right now, like.
This is how actually, yeah, because you guys are missing.
A Roku-san.
Oh shit.
A Roku-san. Fuck.
Ooh, you're right there.
I think I just get.
I'll say a Roku. A Roku is correct.
A Roku.
Oh, that's nuts.
Fuck.
That's nuts.
I don't know why you're looking at me, dude.
I'm really glad I
totally
didn't wear
tell
my
you the
Ninja
different
Turtle
turtles.
shirt today.
That's right. Well, I didn't think. I don't know. I was like,
Kinshi?
if anybody's got a shot at this, it's probably going to be Scott.
Roku. Saki.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah, there we go. Oh,
That's
I'm sitting there trying to think.
That's
Fuck.
good, man. Good pause.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did
That's
not
funny.
wear my Ninja Turtles. I'm looking at it hanging in the closet. I'm like,
But you
Ninja
got
Turtles,
it.
bro.
You got it.
Ah,
That's good.
fuck. That was good.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure Randy and Tony are gonna be screaming at least Randy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
don't know.
If they,
They're gonna be screaming,
Yeah.
but that's always fun because they
Randy.
weren't here to
Probably got a
answer it.
couple of those, yeah.
So, but no, that was good trivia. We won some, we lost some. I think Jessica.
I stopped counting after 2.
Yeah, you had a couple
Yeah,
points there.
I think you won there. We're gonna give that
We'll call you
we're
the
gonna
winner.
give that to Jessica this week. This podcast. Way to go.
If anybody was paying attention, hit us up on our various formats and let us know, because I clearly wasn't keeping track.
Somebody
That's
please
correct.
give us a final score. So Ben has trivia'd us. We're gonna hand it over. Jessica gets to ask what Jessica wants.
Oh yeah.
She's raising her hands. It's goal time.
Raising
It's go
arms up
time.
in a
Goal!
What she's doing, Scott,
Uh-huh.
is grabbing a glorious scrotum.
Oh.
Yes.
That is a
Well
large.
above her head.
Damn.
This is housing 2 basketball-sized testicles.
What do you have in your attic, Ben? That's
basketball
great.
size testicles are not marvelous.
Oh,
I guess if your size.
oh,
equated.
okay.
All right.
I will admit I am not as schooled
In
on
the testicle
scrotums
regions.
as I literally only
In the
deal with one my whole life,
appreciative
so,
arts.
You know,
In the
I'll say
appreciative
1.5
arts.
because there's been another scrotum introduced that I have to wipe every now and then, but he's 2, so.
It's a half a scrotum.
You got half a stroke.
Well, hopefully you're not going to ask us about scrotums. What do you got for us, Jessica?
So I'm going to go ahead and scratch that question off the list.
Thank God.
So I feel like maybe I have some easier questions than last time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But we'll
Yeah, let's
see.
keep it light. Let's keep it funky fresh.
So my first question I feel like is
Mhm.
pretty easy. We're going to talk about candy.
Candy.
Everybody loves candy.
Yeah.
It might not be good for you, but it sure is delicious.
Uh-huh.
Most everybody's got a favorite.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
I feel like this may be very controversial.
Okay.
Oh,
But
shit. What is
are
it?
you Twizzlers or Red Vines?
Oh, God.
I am 100% Twizzlers.
Oh, no.
Fuck Red Vines.
I am Red Vines all the way. Twizzlers are like fucking chunky chalk. And I don't need that shit.
I feel like Red Vines are disgusting pieces of shit.
Red.
Can you break the tie?
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
What?
Is Red Vines is the red ropes, right?
You're
They make
No,
a big-
you're
Red rope is the long, like
Red
the 3
Ropes
foot
are
one.
delicious. Red Vines are garbage.
Okay.
Red
and that's
vine.
I think-
mostly
yeah.
what
Okay.
you see at movie theaters these days, and also
Red
like
Vine?
the large jar.
Yeah. 'cause I like licorice
Things
itself
I
is
know
not
I
a big
have
thing, but I'm
seen
just
in
saying
your house.
red ropes I like.
Red Ropes are delicious.
Mhm.
Okay.
But that is neither a Twizzler.
Or a red
or a
vine.
Red
I don't
Vine.
have. I'm not a big fan of Twizzler, and it sounds like I'm not gonna like red vines. But I'll buy a red rope if I see the guy walking by. I'm like, oh, yo.
Yeah.
I'll get down with some
Fair
of that.
enough.
Yeah.
I forgot about Red Rope. But,
Okay.
I would like a red rope size Nerds rope.
oh shit.
Nerds rope?
Those
Fucking delicious.
are sugar amazing.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Have you
Let me
ever
answer.
had
Hold
Nerds
on. Hold
on a
on. Let
rope?
me answer the first question.
I've seen the necklaces that have like the little
No,
weird
no.
fake
Okay,
smarty
okay.
things.
Hold on.
What's,
Hold on.
yeah,
What the fuck is a nerd
Scott?
rope?
Let me hold on. Let me go back here for just a second. Let me answer the first
Education.
question. They're both fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Licorice is not delicious.
Yes, that's
So
correct.
It's not particularly delicious.
He's right, ladies and gentlemen. Licorice
It's
sucks
disgusting. Good
balls.
and plenty
Right,
consecutive.
Jessica?
There's nothing
Now.
wrong with sucking balls.
Now, no, there's not. If you're my wife. Now, if I have to pick between the two, I'll go Twizzlers. Sure, why
Okay.
not?
He
I
wants
can't.
to get his
Yeah.
balls sucked. That's why he said that.
Damn straight.
This-
I know
this
all
is
the fucking
getting
answer
awkward.
questions. Okay, but so we're gonna go on to Nerds on a Rope. Have you not seen this? You've never
No.
seen these before.
No.
It's not licorice. Take or even
Okay,
red
wait,
rope.
wait.
Like
So,
take.
like the nerds that come in the box with
Correct.
it's usually got
Correct.
2 sides.
Yeah.
Correct.
You can't find those anymore.
Nerds.
I haven't been able to find those
On a
for a
rope?
while. Yeah.
Like
On,
they have
like,
a hole through them, and the
there's-
string goes through the nerd.
No. They are like take a red rope, but make it just like red candy. Like tastes better than actual red rope because it's not delicious, and just mash nerds on it.
So
It's nerds on a rope. Nerds on a red rope. With a little bit of like
there's a
sugar in the
licorice
inside.
core.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, like I'm having trouble
Really?
explaining this. I'm just like amazed.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you? Where?
These things have been
Everywhere.
around for
Is this
at
a- is this
least
a
Everywhere.
15
Illinois
years.
thing?
No, this isn't. No, this is a fucking Chevron 2 blocks up the street thing, man.
Fuck you.
No.
Really?
It
No.
has been around for at least 15 years.
In
It's-
this fucking city
Yeah.
exist nerds
On
on a licorice rope?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm surprised,
What?
dude. Next time you go into
What the
any
fuck?
type of convenience store, look
Yeah.
for it. It will
I
be
buy
there.
beer from the Jacksons right there all the time. Like,
I
Look
guarantee
Look for
you
it,
they
dude.
have
Look for it.
Go to the Chevron. Chevron's
What?
got it, dude.
It's fucking
It's-
delicious.
it's-
I've never seen this.
It's because nerds for some reason has like I don't want to say stopped, but it's like everybody's like so sugar conscious that like nerds is just like the ultimate like
You
yeah,
don't
you're
want
just
a
eating
little
fucking
box
sugar.
of
You can't
sugar
eat it.
balls.
So like they
I
kind of
like it.
hide nerds for some reason. Like Wonka shit gets hidden,
Huh.
and nerds is like a Wonka thing. So it's semi hidden. It's always down on like a bottom shelf in the corner. It's there. It's fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nerds on a rope.
Okay.
Look for it, people.
All right.
Look for any nerds.
Is it a
product.
specific red rope?
There is no,
No.
it's not. No, it's Wonka.
Because
candy
I
rope.
like the texture. Okay.
It's the same texture.
Going
Same
back
texture
to-
as a red rope.
Okay. Going back to the licorice is not candy. It's gross poop, which is right. But if I have to eat gross poop, like I like the red rope texture. I've never like Twizzlers. I don't know what it
I
is.
think I like the waxiness of it.
Twizzlers likes to clump together differently. It's weird. Twizzlers has a different texture. And
It's got the
I don't-
wax.
I don't dig it, man.
It's
I could
yeah.
eat Twizzlers all day long.
Really?
Yeah.
All fucking
Oh
day.
no. Ugh.
It's too hard. I always felt like I was
Yeah.
eating like the plastic animals you would get at the zoo.
Yeah.
You know those little like plastic
those wax lips
injection
that
molded
you could,
things?
like,
Yeah.
those like
It's
the
not
wax
quite
lips you can
that
chew
good.
I
on.
didn't like those.
Yeah,
I never
those
liked
were fucking
those.
booty.
Like why
Like,
the hell do I
I
want
like
to chew on
Twizzlers so much.
shit?
I remember 20 years ago when my dog stole my last Twizzler. And I was like, what
Damn
the
it,
fuck?
bitch.
Did I eat them all?
Fuck
No. The dog stole it.
No, Mom. The dog ate my last Twizzler. Reggie didn't get red vines because they suck.
Part 2 of that question is,
Okay.
Oh, there's a part 2.
there's 3 parts to this question. It's a 3-parter, everybody.
Why does licorice get this kind
So
of
just
respect?
hang in
It's-
there.
All right.
There's no respect here. There's no respect at all.
So, are you more of like a chocolate candy
Uh-huh.
or a fruit candy kind of person?
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate and peanut butter.
chocolate
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Well,
Fruit's
chocolate.
not candy. I mean, it's good. It's better than vegetables, but fruit's not candy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then unless we cover it with chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. A good Skittles or a Starburst.
fuck
oh,
Skittles, man. When they went from lime to apple, fuck them. Fuck Skittles.
I don't know. I had like the sour tropical Skittles. Pretty fucking bomb.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, they're coming out with new ways.
saying.
But I am going to say, I will side with Jessica on this. I always did prefer the lime over the
Yeah.
sour apple.
There's
Yeah.
like a lot of candies that are doing that. These
Skittles
days,
is like the
go
loser
from,
candy I
like,
search for after I've
lime to
eaten
apple.
chocolate in my Halloween bag. I'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, well, Skittles are, I guess that'll work. If I have to keep shoving pieces of candy.
Yeah.
So then, on that note, what is your go-to candy? Like, provided you're at the grocery store or whatever, and you're like, I want candy. What do you get? Mine, usually like a Snickers or a peanut M&M.
Oh, yeah?
That's
Peanut
usually
M&M.
like my go-to candies. If I'm like, I want something, I'll grab one of those. Maybe an extreme Snickers.
Now wait.
Oh,
Fuck that
shit.
nougat
Is this
shit.
is this like when you say go to? This is like you want something to grab
Correct.
from a vendor
From a
wherever
vendor,
you're
or
out in
maybe
the
you
world,
have this shit laying around your house.
or I
which-
strategically have right now
I
placed
mean-
in the freezer a candy waiting to be consumed
Sure.
in a specific manner.
Sure, because I know I
Here's-
have dug through your candy bowls at this house, and I'm like, I don't want any of this.
Here's a
Because they're not
2
my
Yeah.
go-to candy.
Yeah. Well, here's a 2.2 question for you, Ben. What's in your freezer right now waiting
Yeah.
for you?
I
This-
mean, I feel like I know, because I probably...
That's probably the candy bar you
No.
saw. What do you got? What do you? Well, yeah.
There's a couple of various candy bars. I think there's always a few Hershey's on hand for like
standby.
If somebody wants to bake something weird or whatever, but I like what I'll put in there is the Reese's peanut butter cups.
That's what I've stolen.
I like the mini ones.
Mm-hmm. The chocolate to peanut butter ratio is perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Perfect.
And like I need them right out of the freezer. Like if I'm at work or if I'm at the store and I'm buying them off the shelf, that's just gross. That would have wasted a peanut butter cup. Why would you eat it? It hasn't been frozen yet. What the fuck are you doing? You have to four of them.
Oh.
4 of them peeled, ready to eat, and then a very tall glass of ice cold milk.
Ew.
You literally wash down each
With
bite
cow boob juice?
with milk.
Gross.
And now I will preface anywhere between 2% if you have the whole milk for 4 1/4, 4.25. Holy shit, it goes so good. And what you're gonna do?
Like a milk.
What you're gonna do?
What
What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a bite. Don't take the whole thing. You take half the peanut butter cup, chew it up, swallow. Take the milk, and you do kind of a little swish, and it takes all the chocolate peanut butter out of your teeth, and then it goes down, and it's fucking good. Oh my god!
The molecules really mix on a
that's
a
my go-to
molecular
candy.
level.
If I'm like at work and I have to go to the vending machine.
Reese's peanut butter cups and milk.
Yeah. No. Well, I'll buy like a Twix. If I'm at, like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna eat warm, not frozen chocolate. I'll get a Twix. Peanut butter Twix if
Like
they're
regular
available.
Twix or
Peanut butter. Otherwise, regular caramel. Caramel's good. You remember for a short time there was a cookies and cream that was everywhere.
Yeah.
That was really
Mid-90s,
good. I
mid-90s.
liked that. It was really good. I don't know why they're not available anymore. And this whole right Twix, left Twix, that's just stupid. I'm not a fucking
it's all
idiot.
the fucking same.
They're all the same.
smart.
They're coming off the
It's
same
all out
conveyor
of the
belt.
same
I
bin.
don't give two shits.
It's simple
I'm
marketing.
not playing into that.
You know what? They probably had some pretty good marketing. A lot of people have remembered that.
Yeah.
And what else?
That was
you
the
gonna do
best
with
thing about a
fucking
Twix was you could share real easy.
Yeah.
With
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
share?
you can take that
Yeah.
second one,
Yeah.
break it in half, and give it to your
the
little
wife.
sister.
Yep.
There you go. There you can have part of
Get
that.
her
Yeah.
own. This is
Yeah.
my Twix.
It wasn't my Twix, your Twix back then.
No.
I don't believe that was their
If
marketing.
you had a Twix, I probably
And I will
expect you to
I will either
It's-
say so. I've got peanut butter cups and Twix. I'll throw Kit Kat. I will put Twix and Kit Kat in the fridge. If I get them, I'll put them in the fridge so that I can later eat them with milk.
Yeah, most of the chocolate will be
I
in
like
the
to wash
fridge.
down with milk.
It's just the whole milk thing.
Milk is fucking
I don't know.
delicious.
I respectfully disagree.
It's okay. It's all right. You have the right to. This is America, and it's your right to be wrong.
You have
Like
that
talking
right.
about milk
Yes,
just makes
everybody
my
has the
stomach
right
hurt.
to be wrong.
Do we?
Technically, yeah. Everybody should have the right to be wrong.
As a woman, that's your right.
Oh,
shit!
let's just be honest. That's more of an American thing.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
In
Before
other
I get
countries,
flooded
you don't
with
have the
shit.
right to be wrong. America affords those for you.
What,
Candy bar?
What would be your go-to, Scott?
Fuck, man.
Give me something you can set up, so you know, like tomorrow night after I get out of the shower, before I lay down and go to bed, I'm gonna watch a little YouTube, and I'm gonna eat this little chunk of candy.
I don't know, dude, because like I really do enjoy a good just dark chocolate. I really do.
Okay.
Okay.
I like dark chocolate.
Recently, Hershey's did break out the dark chocolate with almonds.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Jessica knows me. I love dark chocolate. If there's anything dark chocolate, she's like, no, you can have it. I like dark chocolate.
I feel
I
like
like dark chocolate and almonds.
So I will
Yes.
eat it.
That sounds
It's fucking
fantastic
delicious.
together. Yeah.
I would really love to say Twix, but Twix has kind of let me down. I feel like their shit's their shit's
It's
gotten
that whole left-sided shit, man.
no, like the taste of the chocolate and the peanut butter is just
They're
not
finding
right.
the cheapest way to make
it's
it.
not fucking right. It just tastes different.
It's definitely different from when I was a kid, for sure.
The most time I find myself eating a candy bar is like on lunch. I'll run over to the gas station.
Yeah.
And I usually get either a Baby Ruth.
Oh, that's a classic. That is a classic. Those are good.
Baby Ruth, or a Nutrageous.
Oh.
Explain? Yes, I will.
In the
Ben.
quiet words of the Virgin Mary. Come again?
The Reese's Nutrageous.
Nutrageous?
Yes.
Nut-reach.
What it is, it's
a
like
Reese's product?
so take
All
so
right.
take a Butterfinger and add a little bit more nuts and peanut butter and like good
Okay.
tasting peanut butter.
Really?
It's like the peanutty wafery
Yeah.
thing. It's
Okay.
really fucking good.
Huh.
It's delicious as shit. It's like everything
Okay.
you want from a Snickers, a Reese's peanut butter cup, Reese's Pieces, like all wrapped into one. A nice king size bar.
Okay.
I will say
like
this
I
is-
like a Snickers every now and then
I will say,
out of the freezer.
yeah, this is like the one thing that looks more like a turd than a Baby Ruth.
Oh, even more so than like 100 grand.
Just say- yeah.
I mean,
Which I've
Look at-
So we're
I've eaten
100
I'll
grams
eat
is
a few of those
delicious.
once in a while. 100 grams
Yeah.
is pretty good.
Those are good. But I would say Nutrageous or a Baby Ruth, or
Okay.
if dark chocolate, I do like a York.
yes, I was
York
going to say
pepper-
that.
a
Like
York, like
a
or
peppermint
like
patty.
a
I've never.
York.
I've always thought like, why is York
Freezer that
considered
shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
candy?
Put that
It's
in the
not-
freezer,
Put
Ben.
it in the freezer.
I've never been a fan of those.
Freezer.
Put it in the freezer.
Miles likes them, but
He's crazy.
okay. If it's chocolate from the freezer is usually better.
Yeah,
I'll take your word for that.
and it's
all right.
it's York, so it's more
Yeah.
it's more mint than
yeah,
chocolate.
There's
but
the peppermint patty.
get the junior mints if you can
Yeah.
freeze them, or the
Yeah,
little
like-
ones. The little ones.
How
The
big
big
I
one
don't
is
jive
a
with
lot.
Junior mints.
The big one, the
Okay.
big York peppermint patty, is a lot to take from the freezer. Get like
They
the
do have
little
that-
ones.
Yeah, they do
Oh,
have the little
yeah,
ones
The
now.
okay.
the quote unquote fun size.
The silver dollar size. Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah.
fun about that.
The fucking
It sure
nickel
ain't.
size shit. So yeah, York
Okay.
peppermint patties.
Okay.
Love them.
Alright.
What else you got?
So my next question, again on the topics of favorites,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if this, I feel like for me, I feel like this was a really easy one. I don't know about you guys. What is your favorite cop/law enforcement show?
Ooh.
Okay. I want to ask this.
Yep.
Does this include anything with comic book or superhero type characters?
As long as it's a show,
What?
A show like
like
Does
on the
Netflix
television,
Like, do they
Does
have
it show-
Netflix streaming, sure, all that shit counts now because
Okay.
they all have their own shows.
Well, no. I mean, like, are you asking for like a CSI
Sure.
level, or like, do you want comic? Okay. Anything. Favorite crime show?
Yep.
your favorite cop show about
Favorite
cops
cop/law enforcement show.
/ law enforcement.
Vigilante. I get. We're adding
Well,
vigilante.
okay, so just not, I'm not saying this is my favorite, but I'm just going to throw this as an example. Does the A-Team qualify as a cop show?
Are they law enforcement?
They were at one point
All right,
military.
sure.
They were at one point
Sure.
military. I don't know if you call them law enforcement.
Okay.
I mean, that's not my favorite, but I guess I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't qualify that as a law show.
Law
I don't know.
enforcement.
I don't know.
Law enforcement.
There's so many good ones. Like,
Does it have to be a TV show, or can I say a movie?
Sure. I mean, mine is a TV show. Why not a movie?
What do you got?
Okay.
What
Well,
do you got? Give us
what
an
do you got?
example. Give me an
What do I
example,
got?
please.
I got, and I know this sounds horrible, but it's Law and Order SVU.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
That's
OT,
horrible.
You got fucking Benson. You got Stabler.
Oh.
You got Munch.
Wait, Robert Guillaume is in there? Benson? Wait,
No.
Say what? What?
Benson. Benson, Stabler, Munch,
That's the
Rollins,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Tutuwala.
somebody. Okay.
Tutuwala.
I thought we were.
Tutuwala.
I was gonna say Robert
Ice.
Guillaume. Robert Guillaume, rest in peace, has passed.
Yeah.
He's Benson.
no.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Wait. Hold on.
He's Benson from the
You-
show Benson.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he is.
no.
Wait. From the show,
You're
Benson.
thinking
Yeah.
the show
Hold on.
Benson. I'm
Yeah.
talking about Law and Order SVU.
Well, if anybody anywhere says
Detective
Benson, if the name Benson comes up, what else am I supposed to think besides Robert Guillaume?
Law and Order SVU.
I don't watch Law and Order.
Elliot Stabler.
Okay.
Or,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry.
He's
All
in,
right.
Yeah, Elliot
yeah.
Stabler.
He's
Oh. Okay.
Olivia Benson.
Isn't that like a forensic investigator? Are they in a lab with magic touch
They
screens and hologram?
have labs. They
holographic
do
fucking
have a lab.
shit?
You're thinking of what, CSI? Maybe an
No,
NCIS.
down.
my wife watches Bones.
Yeah.
No, it is
And
not
there's just
Bones.
like the lab. There's just ridiculous the labs.
Anyways.
Okay.
No. Okay. You're thinking thinking the old guy from the very first Law and Order.
I'm thinking.
No. I'm thinking of a completely different actor.
Yes,
you are.
From
Yes.
some okay.
From the earlier ones.
Yeah.
He did. We know who you're talking about.
He wasn't in
great.
CSI. He was in.
No.
He was in Benson.
Yes.
Right. And
He was
that's
Rafiki
not,
and
that's
the
not a
Lion
police
King.
show.
No, yeah.
Right.
Oh!
Hashtag
Oh,
not
no.
a police
Yeah,
show.
totally. No.
Moving
Okay.
on.
Moving on. Benson.
Ben,
We're
would you
getting
like
off
to have an
topic.
answer?
Yeah.
I am a fan of the SVU. I do
okay.
like it. I will say, if there is one show that does eventually start to wear on you, it is SVU, because
Yeah.
every time you turn your fucking shoulder, you're like, crime, rape, someone. Like, you start to get fucking paranoid about every fucking activity you do.
Who's this fucker walking in my mailbox?
Like-
He looks like a fucking serial rapist.
Well, no, like,
What are
dude,
you
you're
doing?
worried
Get your hand
about
out of my- Oh, that's the mailman. All right. Are you
You're-
a real mailman? Maybe
Yeah.
he's posing. Who the fuck? Yeah.
Dude, the tiniest little action can result in you being a fucking pedophile and and you're just like, dude, I'm just walking down the street. Otherwise, like, crime show, I don't know. There's so many out there. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, there's too many. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so I'm gonna give you.
Like, I know comic book stuff, like on Netflix, because I don't really watch a whole lot of TV anymore. Cause it all kind of
like
with
the Punisher or something. Does that
Punisher
would that
was
count?
good. Honestly, I like Daredevil better.
Really?
Than Punisher?
Really? Okay.
But that's why I asked comic book, and you
now
said
I'm
yes.
connecting that line. But
Yes. Like, if you're talking like.
I don't know if you were talking about what's her name, like Renee Montoya,
Mendoza.
something from Batman.
Who?
No.
Montoya.
Renee Montoya. She's
You're
like
thinking
the
of the-
cop in Batman.
Was she?
You're thinking of the president.
Was she?
No.
Was she Ra's al Ghul's daughter?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't
Anyways.
know. No, I don't know. I don't
Move
know.
on to the next question.
Okay. Yeah, hold on, Ben. What do you got?
Because I'm a little bit older. I watched TV in the 80s.
You're a little older.
I watched movies in the 80s and 90s, and I'll say even the TV show that came out with Wayans. I can't remember his first name. It's got the Wayans guy in it. I'm a Lethal Weapon fan. TV show.
Danny Glover?
Movie. TV show.
Oh,
in
the
TV show,
new one
it's
TV
Wayans
show.
And I think actually
Marlon.
I think,
Marlon, no.
I think the other guy got no. It's not Marlon. It's his kid. It's his kid. It's like it's Damon Wayans' son.
It's Damon Wayans, wasn't it?
No.
It was Damon Wayans. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
right.
it was
His
a
kid
Wayans.
is in New Girl.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's his son. Anyway, it's one of it's whatever. So
yeah. So that new one, you watch it?
I think the white guy, the Australian. I don't know if he's Australian. In the TV show, he was a Texan. He was just a crazy Texan. I think he's been replaced on the TV show. I'm not 100% on that. Again, not my field. But in the classic movie with Danny and Mel, and Renee and Danny and Chris Rock and all, like, dude, those all the Lethal Weapons are solid gold as far as I'm concerned. Those are
dude, I'm gonna agree with you up to the first two. The
Okay.
one with
Okay.
Jet Li and Chris Rock.
You didn't like
And after that,
Lethal
go
Weapon
fuck
4.
yourself, man. No, nobody liked Lethal Weapon 4.
I'm gonna be
I
honest,
love
I didn't
Lethal
like
Weapon
any
4.
of them.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Nobody watched that one, Ben. You're like the one guy that's sitting there watching the kangaroo.
I have the
boy
director's
fucking-
cuts on VHS.
that's not bragging.
Okay.
It is.
Look,
Somewhere
I don't know.
There's somebody out there
Not a fan.
willing to buy that from me on eBay.
I like the first couple. They're original. After that, they start to repeat themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But any other questions for you?
So
For
I have
the,
one last
listeners.
question.
Okay.
So since Randy and Tony are off at at PAX this week, I was wondering, are there any cons that you guys have ever wanted to go to? And I mean, you may get to someday, but probably you won't. Anything you ever wanted to hit up?
Yeah.
What's that?
What's it
Go ahead,
called?
Ben.
I think there's a. Well, I mean, I always thought it'd be cool to go to San Diego.
Right.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But
Big
none
home
of us
city.
have that kind of money.
Right.
Right.
And if we're talking someday if I have the money.
Right.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
I'll go to
That would be
I'll go to the fucking Amsterdam anime. There's the Amsterdam Con.
Is it?
If I'm gonna go to Amsterdam. Why not go see a fucking con?
Yeah.
A giant con.
Oh yeah. If
while I'm
you're
there?
going,
Yeah. Fuck
I didn't know they had a fucking
Oh, yeah.
con. It's
And
not like
there's a big one
Chronicon?
There's a big one in London, and
Is it?
yeah.
Well, yeah, London. Yeah, London. I didn't know Amsterdam.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think
they
of
have
it.
a,
I
they have
mean,
a big,
I guess
well, they
right
probably
now.
have a few of them, but like everywhere's got their giant yearly one,
Prosecco.
and yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's got a
You can time it up.
name I'm not remembering, but whatever. Like shit,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna go to a con, I'll do it in Amsterdam. Why the fuck not?
Fucking A. I would like to go to JoeCon. It's G.I. Joe
G.I. Joe?
convention. It's like once a year. I don't think it's particularly
come before?
large. No. It's usually like once a year. It's usually somewhere in the south, like Texas or Florida.
Okay.
Kind of bounces around there. I'm a big fan of G.I. Joe. You know that.
Yeah.
We both know that.
I liked G.I. Joe when I was a kid. I had a lot of them.
Yeah. I think like if there was a convention that was like especially like a specific, because I can't think of anything else. Like I wouldn't want to go to a convention for work. Fuck no.
Right.
I would, but I wouldn't. I don't know what else. G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Unless there's a Predator convention.
Ooh.
There might be.
If there's a
Predcon,
there's a Predcon.
Predcon is something
Ooh.
different. You don't want to be associated with that.
Exactly.
But,
this is like Reggie
Yeah.
next door to Nambla. Like, no. Maybe it's like Disney
Right.
Predator convention. You know, we'll sound the whole thing. That doesn't help either. That's not any better. What about you, Jessica? Where do you want to go? Where would you like to see?
So obviously there's the San Diego Comic-Con.
Mhm.
Obviously.
Oh, totes my goats.
But there's a couple things I would like to go to. One of them is Walker Stalker Con Atlanta.
Okay.
They do make their, rounds around the country, also London, but Atlanta is usually like the really big one. It's where some of the stars go that they don't necessarily travel around to the other ones. So that would be really cool.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and that's
Okay.
it's filmed in Georgia. Like,
Right.
You know,
I
so
would,
yeah.
have the opportunity to meet some people that I would not otherwise.
Yeah.
Good to see, yeah.
The other one that I really would like to go to is New York Toy Fair, which is
I don't know what this is.
basically only open to industry people and the press.
Oh, okay.
It is a toy fair. They have, new toy announcements. They have, prototypes of stuff that's supposed to be coming out within the following year or so.
Yeah.
The best I can do is like look on the internet or Twitter or whatever and
Yeah.
look at pictures and shit. But I think that would be like really cool to go to just because
That's like
my thing,
Yeah, you win.
Like-
You
like
win.
E3. E3 would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
But it's
E3 would
mostly
be
industry or press.
Yeah.
Mostly, not
Right.
100%, but
And like
that'd be
I've
fun.
looked a couple times just in case I didn't remember right. Like, can regular people get in? No, you can't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like you gotta. I think they released like last year. E3 released some like regular people can go, but it was like a win a contest kind of shit. But yeah, like that would, Toy Fair. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
very awesome. There's always some awesome stuff coming out for that. It's always nice, especially if it's like an industry only type of thing,
Right.
to get some like
Kind of neat.
just
Yeah.
score some free stuff and see what might be coming out. Definitely be taking some notes walking around that thing.
Hell yeah.
I would totally go glasses push nerd on that as well. Be taking some notes on that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Those are my questions
Okay.
for this month.
oh,
Try to think of some better ones for next month.
and listeners, please, hit us up. Let us know if there's
Yeah.
a question you want to ask Ben or even Jessica, or I mean, I guess Tony and Randy if they ever show up. Or
They're usually here.
They're usually-
Come on.
they're
Do that, Pax.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, they're working for us. Yeah, let us know. You know the place to hit us up. Let us know. So Ben,
Yes.
you been playing anything?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What you been playing?
With you.
Oh,
I
with
played,
me.
we played some Forza.
Yeah.
No, this isn't Forza 3. This isn't Forza Horizon 2. This isn't the new Forza whatever.
No, we do not have early
Every-
access.
Everything new from Forza seems to kind of suck. So this is the old Forza Horizon 1.
Yeah.
Where you can just pick a track and a time of day and a class and go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that in the other ones. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had
I'm digging it.
well,
I'm digging it.
I had a moment there where I considered selling all my consoles and just get rid of everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, checking out of video games completely.
Really?
Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. When I I don't want to spoil everything because like maybe for a different podcast that's a discussion.
Okay.
I finished Far Cry 5. Worst ending ever. Absolute worst ending ever for a video game. And it checked my gamer. And I was like, I don't think I want to play these anymore. Yeah.
Really?
But
wow.
Horizon 1 is a lot of fun.
Has saved you. Has
Yes.
saved you. Far Cry 5 has damned thee. Horizon has brought thee back into the holy light of the Xbox, Microsoft Almighty.
I was like, why do I do this? Why do I do this anyway?
I don't know, bro. That's hard, dude. That's a hard hit when you sit there and think,
why have I purchased
this shit? That's a hard one, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm kind of in the same boat. I have not finished the game. I've not finished the game,
See,
and I was the one sitting there telling everybody to play the goddamn game.
Try it. Do your thing.
It's not fucking fun.
The gameplay is fantastic. It just
see that's the shit that doesn't make me want to finish it.
I know.
I don't want to see it.
So it's like
I know
one of those things where you should just finish the main mission and then just keep playing and do all the other shit that you like. Because I mean, there's plenty of games like that where it's a big open world and the end is like, fuck it, whatever. But like everything else is better.
That's what it sounds like to a point.
No, it's not like that. No, like I don't. That's the thing. Like we can discuss this maybe next episode. Yeah. Maybe we'll just open this whole box up.
This next month, let's just crack this baby open.
There's probably people listening, and like we have to decide what kind of spoilers we want to output out there because it's a Far Cry game, and there's never just one ending.
No, there's usually
I did a little bit of research, and I was like, unbelievable. Yeah. Huh. So anyway. We got to figure out how much we want to spoil.
Well, we did a Far Cry short a little while ago. Maybe we'll finish and do like a Far Cry.
We could take that whole thing.
Let's do it
and revamp it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're gonna revamp it. You know, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. But so you're back in the light. You're back in the graces of the holy light that
I had to go back. I had to go back to my go-to. I had to go back to fucking Battlefield and
Battlefield.
Horizon 1.
Okay. Yeah. See, I haven't played Battlefield too much. I was more in the Call of Duty. Call of Duty. I like that a little bit more than the early Battlefield.
I think the later ones I did like. In Call of Duty is a little bit smoother than Battlefield. Mm-hmm. I'm only playing Battlefield 4 because it's still like I have it.
What you got?
It's installed. I don't have to have a disc in there to play it.
Mm-hmm.
I am unlocking certain guns.
Okay.
Like in one of the CODs, I think it was Ghosts. They gave you kind of this point system where you could just anything was unlockable with points, and you could go like certain items are like big ticket items, the red dot, the extended magazine, and in other Call of Duties, those are like the last thing to be unlocked for a weapon. You might unlock the green laser instead of the red laser first, and you're like, why the fuck? I don't even want the green laser, but you have to unlock that first as you climb the ladder.
Yeah, take baby steps.
In Ghost, they let you just take everything. I think it's Ghost. I can't remember. In some of them, there wasn't a ladder to climb. It was you pick like the first one and the second one. You can pick which item you want directly, and it wasn't as fun. In Battlefield, there's a lot of ladders to climb because there's a lot of weapons, and each weapon has certain items that you can unlock at certain kills. So you get so many kills.
Okay.
Or if you're awarded it through a battle pack, which it could happen. Every now and then you get a battle pack, and it might just drop a cherry into that, and you're like, sweet, I got the.
What's that? I
got a red dot or an extended mag, or I got a nice silencer for this gun. That's cool, whatever. But
okay.
Like I like the ladder climbing aspect to get the items I want, and then I have to I would rather play Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty was a better game. Battlefield is a little choppy, but there aren't very many people playing Call of Duty anymore.
No.
Battlefield 5 still has servers online that I can rate by ping, not by players or games. I can rate by ping, internet ping, and I can connect to somebody with a good connection.
Okay.
So it's
a little smoother, a little crisper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just makes for a better experience.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, I haven't been doing any shooting. I mean, I did a little bit of Far Cry.
Yeah.
Haven't got much. I kind of went back to do a whole bunch of just get the lighters, getting a bunch of the little achievements, filling out some stuff before I finish it.
I did those. I bought the map for the lighters.
Yeah.
And the comic.
Oh yeah, dude. Just buy the stuff, dude. I'm at the point where like I don't buy stuff. I don't loot stuff.
Yeah.
I'm usually at like $30,000 just running through it. It kind of smooths itself out.
Yeah.
But I went back. I've been doing the Darkness, the Vietnam.
Is that
That's
cool?
fun. It's fun.
I'm curious.
It's all condensed version.
Okay.
It's to make it quick. It's a little funner. You have more incentive to be quiet in this one than you do in Far Cry 5.
Well, we talked about that earlier because I was like, I'm maybe debating. You were like, you can always reset your checkpoints.
Yeah,
and I
you
was
can
debating that just to go back and do it stealthily because normally I'm like, I have a rocket launcher. I'll throw a grenade one way, launch a rocket, and then just run in with my rifle and mop up. You know. Yeah.
Usually, if you're quick enough, there's just about any level in Far Cry 5 you can just take it real quick. But it's fun. It's a little bit slower. Been doing that. I did finally just purchase Sea of Thieves to get a new game. We got a way out.
Yes.
We talked about this a few ago.
I want to play this with you.
It's pretty fun. Jessica and I have been doing co-op. Like we've been trying to find a game that we can play together.
This is your breaking out of prison, right?
Breaking out of prison.
Okay.
I feel it's good. The story's good. Dialogue's good. It's a lot more story.
Have you made it yet?
Oh yeah. It's a
I mean,
shorter
we're out,
game.
But yeah, we're not to the end yet.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like a $40 game, so it's a little bit smaller.
Okay.
There is a good amount of time spent in the story with it, since we're on the subject of storylines of video games. It's kind of, I feel it's a little bit more of like a different, slightly close to Telltale, where you're kind of just picking some of your options.
Oh, okay.
You do walk around a room, you find this and that and the other. But usually you can't progress unless you find the correct pattern.
A little more story-based.
Yeah.
Than open.
That's cool.
Yeah.
World kind of sort of thing.
But easier than actually trying to figure a game out of how to break out of prison.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
You're in some...
Who's going to do that?
I don't know if it's modern, but you're in some Shawshank Redemption-looking prison.
Oh,
cool. It's kind of like, dude, this looks like some 1950s fucking shit, man. Like,
really?
Look at... I mean, not that the 1950s were was more ass rapey than now in prison. I don't know, but you get that feel of like old school prison. You got to figure out how to break out, and you find your buddy.
Is there nudity in this game?
Not yet.
Is there shower scenes? Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
I've been all over that shit then.
Yeah. No shower scene. No shower scenes. Like you progress fairly quick. It's good. The story's good. Not bad. Can't wait to finish it and move on. There's a bunch of other stuff coming out pretty soon. That's kind of like I might want to try it, dabble in it.
Yeah.
See what's coming out.
Definitely a shorter game. I did a little Googling because I feel like we're pretty far into the game after not playing very long. But they were like, 6 to 8 hours to beat it, like 10 if you go back through and like really everything. But definitely a short game.
Mm-hmm.
But
entertaining. You technically are you breaking out of prison?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good.
Still cool. Okay.
But,
I'm curious. I'll look forward to checking it out.
Yeah. And I would like to find out just how it plays because we've played it local. Right. We haven't tried to play it like over the internet.
Game, that's you.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be able to join you.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to. We'd like to find that out.
Yeah.
Like to find
really
out.
what we're playing is split screen, which I somehow didn't realize it had split screen. But I thought we'd have to play on like 2 different Xboxes. But
yeah, makes you think that. But Jessica has had more opportunity to play some video games. What has she been playing? What have you been playing?
So I spent a little bit of my birthday money. Pre-ordered a couple different games. I pre-ordered Red Dead Redemption 2. So in October, hopefully, I will be through these games I'm playing now and be able to start that.
You pre-ordered Red Dead?
I sure did.
Was it? Did you go for the full? Isn't it like $100 for?
I went with the mid-range one. So you get like the extra campaign stuff, but not necessarily like all the extra multiplayer. But I'm not like super. I'm not super multiplayer anyway, so I was like, cool, I'll get all the extra campaigns and I'm good to go.
Yeah, what's like? Is it just different multiplayer skins and shit?
You get like different
outfits,
skins, and there's like an extra map. There's actually like a different, like another campaign added in, and like a couple weapons and shit. You know.
Okay.
Like something I figured that would
weapons you have to unlock, or just
or
weapons
$20.
that are just exclusive to this.
Supposedly.
Okay.
Yeah, supposedly.
All right.
But I also did go with the $80 version because then it gave me $20 extra. And if you're listening, take a drink because this is the third time I've mentioned Walking Dead.
No, hey, hang on a second.
But
Go ahead.
I also pre-ordered the final season of Walking Dead.
Take 2 drinks.
Okay.
Which I didn't realize that this was still an offer, but it still comes with all the other 4 Walking Deads. So seasons 1 through 3 and also Michonne. But not only does it come with those with updated graphics, but 4,000 more achievement points.
Wow.
Really? So if you're a hunter, this is worth it.
So I had been kind of wanting to go through those games.
So do you have to go? You have to go through and play them all and unlock all this. Okay.
Correct. Which I kind of wanted to do anyway since I already own those games. But I figured, you know what? This way I'll get 4,000 achievement points. I can link up my stories. I'll just play them again before I hit, the final season, and then hopefully by the time I get to that, more episodes will be released. It's supposed to be a little shorter than some of the other ones. Hopefully, for the love of God, please let Clem live. But, so I've kind of been working through the past seasons of The Walking Dead.
Okay, that's cool.
So they're doing, for the Walking Dead, they're doing like there's the episodes for each chapter. They're releasing like an episode. What's that?
So you have your season 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
And then there are different chapters in each season.
Right. Okay.
So
they're releasing different chapters like in the next couple of months, right? So
for
like
the final season, correct.
So that's pretty interesting. It's like they give you a little, but they don't let the rest of the world get too far ahead to spoiler alert your shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty crafty.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea.
And I've kind of been trying to scroll past those things on Twitter real quick where they've been like referencing what just came out because I don't want spoilers.
I get you.
Well, the last one came out a while ago, so like if you forget, because there's so many games out there, you might forget the storyline. It is fun to go back and just play that stuff before you start playing the next edition.
The first season, there's been some things that I totally forgot about. So that was nice to see again. And be like, oh yeah, that's what happened. That's right. This lady got shot in the face. Mm-hmm. And then this lady,
that's
do I take her with me or leave her this time?
You gotta remember who you hate and who you like.
Right. Because I did remember that, and I was like, oh, this fucking kid. Fuck this kid.
Fuck this kid. This kid is fucking face.
The chick I was trying to save still got shot in the face, so didn't work.
Sometimes it happens.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Pack it up and move on.
Pack it up and move on.
That's all you do.
You been playing anything else? Episode 1?
I mean, that's it, really. Like, just the A Way Out in The Walking Dead. I had the intention to finish playing the X-Men Destiny, but I only played a little bit of that before I downloaded The Walking Dead, so...
Yeah.
Went
back to was that 360?
Yep.
Had to get that thing off the old shelf.
Yep. Dusted that off.
Dusted out, fired up, and pray to God it doesn't just
Wasn't that a fun machine, though? You could play any video game.
Dude, I love the 360.
You could play any video game you wanted and import your own soundtrack.
Probably my favorite console ever.
Yeah. You could play your own fucking music.
Yeah.
Music stored on the 360.
That's another thing that was great about Forza.
I got a playlist of like 160, 180 songs.
Yeah.
That I could do. Like in any game, you could just pause, start it up, hit it, play, bam, there you're going.
That's what we're fucking doing.
It didn't overwrite. You didn't miss that. Like you could. They incorporated your background music with the game. The Xbox One can't do this.
Can't comprehend
it
music.
It cannot perform this task that the 360 just does flawlessly.
It's too menial for the Xbox.
The world we live in now.
Fuck, you can't get custom music.
This is Donald Trump's America.
Fuck. What are you
Anyways. So that's what I've been playing.
Okay. Well, so hopefully coming up, we'll do some Far Cry 5. Maybe we'll just try to run this out and finish Far Cry 5 and see how the ending goes.
Yeah, if it'll let me.
I can late spoiler alert the ending to Far Cry 5 for everybody. Yeah. There's a few things coming out. I guess these could have been current events, but there's a few games coming out.
What's that?
I think people should know about. First and foremost, backwards compatibility.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yes.
Cool.
Modern
That
Warfare
means the co-op mission.
2. Bam!
Bingo!
Boom.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's what I love.
Bingo!
Like, you don't have to remaster it. Just let me play it.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Let me play it,
I'm
man.
down. We can go through. I would totally go through the 2-player fucking.
There we go.
I mean, that's how I felt about 3. Like, thank you. I don't need an updated version. I just want to play on this box
Yeah.
right here.
I just
That'd
want to
be
be
fun.
able to. I just want to be able to play the game
Fucking
and not have to fucking around with shit. But some other things coming out soon. Big announcements, like I'm sure most people haven't heard. Forza Horizon 4
Yes.
next month. I get October.
Looks neat.
It's coming out.
I'm sure they fucking screwed the pooch on the multiplayer as usual.
I'm sure it
We'll
probably.
find out.
You know what?
I cannot wait to start designing my Subarus and Mitsubishis.
You know what it probably can't do for you, Ben? Play your music.
Oh,
Probably
shit.
not.
Probably
No,
not.
Probably
Probably
can't.
not.
I ask too much.
I mean, hopefully it's got a better soundtrack.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Oh.
Have you seen anything about this?
No,
Ben?
wait a minute. I think the last one was in Egypt, right?
Yes, this is
What's
Origin.
Odyssey?
Odyssey
oh,
is
are we
like-
in Greek times?
Yeah, it's like Roman the Spartan looking dudes.
Huh.
That could be cool.
It looks like you get a
could be
class-based
cool.
system. I'm seeing like
Yeah.
warrior, thief, fighter,
That's
like
kinda
so you
cool.
can. It looks more
Neat.
customizable than just
Neat.
like, hey,
Okay.
you get your one character.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't sure if you were aware.
Uh-huh.
For Honor is free right now.
For Honor.
Yeah, that fighting one, that combat one. Yeah,
No.
I
I'm
kind of
good.
reluctantly got it just because my brother wants me to play it with him. But I'm like, this game isn't all that good.
No. There's other games coming out that you can play against your brother.
Yeah, games we already have installed.
Mutant Football League.
Fucking
There
A.
you go.
Mutant
Fuck
Football
Madden.
League.
Mutant Football League. Nothing like some ogres playing against some other fucking guys ripping
Right.
arms off and blowing shit up.
Yellow Flag.
Yeah. One game I'm kind of interested in, I saw some trailers for it, was This Is the Police 2. I was unaware of 1. But
There's
this
a
is
game
the
called
police.
This Is the Police.
Yes.
Is
No.
it police?
Is it like time?
It's
I'm picturing Time Cops. More Time Cops, the Time Cop shooter where you had to
What?
like hide to reload or whatever.
you're thinking
Remember that?
you're thinking like the shooter. No,
yeah,
no.
the
This is like
the light zapper thing.
I don't even know who makes it. It just literally looks like it's kind of like a top-down running around town. If you get into a car, it turns into a giant map of the town. It kind of looks like you're the cops.
Okay.
You get a call for
That's like
domestic violence.
Early
gotta-
GTA. Was
Yeah.
top down. Yeah.
Really level like
One or
that.
two.
That level, but like if you get in the car, you see you driving around. You get out, you're like, you choose to shoot or pepper spray or subdue the guy.
Oh, okay.
I believe there's supposed to be storyline, but
Cool. Cool. All right.
it looks interesting for an indie level game of we're the cops. I'm gonna go make the shit out of people.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool. Cool
It
beans.
looks fun. It's coming out.
All right.
There's a bunch of stuff coming out. I think even Red Dead's coming out soon too. I don't know.
So, wait, which game? I don't think that's a real game.
No,
Red Dead 2?
I've never heard of that.
sounds fake.
That's not a thing.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're gonna kind of wrap it up here a little bit. Any last words, ladies and germs? Nope.
Yeah.
So before we leave, I'll leave you with a question.
What's that?
I love this map.
I love this map. Fuck your map.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, and this is kind of stemming from, I don't know if I asked this before or not,
Okay.
but since I'm in
I'm sure they'll
control
let us know, yeah.
of everything here, I'm going to ask it again. Hopefully I didn't.
All right.
I'd like to see a mashup of 2 video games into one. Give me two different characters, 2 different storylines, 2 different video games.
Like a DC and Mortal Kombat mashup?
Boosh.
Okay.
Or Marvel and Soul Calibur. I mean, get a little more specific. Give me like Sonic and Mario. Something like that. something where you think two
Okay.
games could mash up and be entertaining, might work together. If you could,
like No Man's Sky and Mario Kart. When you
Yeah.
land on the planet, if there's anybody else there, boom, you go into kart battle with 3 balloons.
Run
Here
the-
we go.
run them the fuck over. There we go. Yeah, just run their ass over. Who knows? Maybe No Man's Sky with like Far Cry. You just run around
alright.
shooting the shit out of
that'd be
random animals on
badass.
different planets.
got
No
those
Man's
planets?
Far Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Far Cry.
Ah.
Ooh.
There we go. Mix Destiny with Sonic. I don't know. You figure 2 games
okay.
out. Maybe go with a couple. If you can fit like multiple games
good
into one
mashup?
game, mash them up.
That could be fun.
Smash them together. Put them together.
You know what would be neat is a mashup console that would let you put 2 games in. No, that
That'd be
that won't
specious.
work. You have to have a programmer.
You just like
Okay.
rubbing on a lamp for a fucking genie.
Right.
We ain't got that kind of budget here.
All right.
So give us a mashup.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Hopefully check us out on Facebook, Nameless Gamers. YouTube, Tony and Randy are live in PAX.
Well,
and
there
in
might
charge.
be something posted. It won't be live, but
It won't be
Yeah.
live, but there better be some videos up there if we paid all this money to send them up there. Dude, they collected.
yeah.
Yeah, it was $1,000 to send them up there, man.
Right. Yeah. That was
totally.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
We totally covered that. Yep. All the Patreon funded PAX expedition.
Yes. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Any last words? Signing off.
Peace
I
out,
love
motherfucker.
this back.
Ah.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
I got to pee so bad.
And Ben's got to pee so bad.